Yo, welcome back to the Hot Shot Radio Show. What's good, people? What's good, hotties and shooters? Tina Donna, what's going on? My queen, what's popping? What's goody? Now, we back here with another show, you dig? Oh, it's been an interesting series of events last couple of days, but we're going to keep it pushing. We're going to start this show off like this. Woo! Hold up. We're going to start this shit off right. Hold up. We're going to start this shit off right. Hold up. All right, bet. Here we go. Yo, your boy just made a new song for Kenneth Petty. Your boy Corey, Kenneth Petty's ex-best friend, has sent me his new song. What a mystical. What's going on, baby? He sent me his new song just a few minutes ago. I just learned of this new song. It is a diss track to Kenneth Petty, and we're going to hear it here live for the first time. You dig? Let's go ahead and play it.
I'm just keeping it real. I'm getting this hate. I saw the video. What the fuck did you say? Shanny Ray. Keeping it real. Look at his face. Look at his face. I'm sorry for the victim. That got raped. You've been eating long enough now. Stop being creative. Get to the lead. It's a subject. Don't make me wait. You've been eating long enough now. Stop being creative. Long enough now, stop being creative. Get to the lead, it's a subject. Don't make me wait. You know I get that gold, you know I flip that. You know how shit gon' go. My pistol blow. Sushi no weed was my goal. 211 is what we did to fakers like gold. Come to find out, he rate with me, he not my boy. He rate with me, he not my boy. What the paperwork say? I'm just keeping it real. I'm getting this hate. I saw the video. What the fuck did you say? Shanny Ray. Keeping it real. Look at his face. Look at his face. I'm sorry for the victim. That got raped. You've been eating long enough now. Stop being creative. Get to the lead. It's a subject. Don't make me wait. You've been eating long enough now. Stop being creative. Long enough now, stop being creative. Get to the lead, it's a subject. Don't make me wait. You know I get that gold, you know I flip that. You know how shit gon' go. My pistol blow. Sushi no weed was my goal. 211 is what we did to fakers like gold. Come to find out, he rate with me, he not my boy. He rate with me, he not my boy. What the paperwork say? I'm just keeping it real. I'm getting this hate. I saw the video. What the fuck did you say? Shanny Ray. Keeping it real. Look at his face. Look at his face. I'm sorry for the victim. That got raped. You've been eating long enough now. Stop being creative. Get to the lead. It's a subject. Don't make me wait. You've been eating long enough now. Stop being creative. Long enough now. Stop being creative. Get to the lead. It's a subject. Don't make me wait. You know I get that gold, you know I flip that. You know how shit gon' go. My pistol blow. Sushi no weed was my goal. 211 is what we did to fakers like gold. Come to find out, he rate with me, he not my boy. He rate with me, he not my boy. What the paperwork say? I'm just keeping it real. I'm getting this hate. I saw the video. What the fuck did you say? Shanny Ray. Shanny Ray. Keeping it real. Look at his face. Look at his face. Look at his face. I'm sorry for the victim. That got fake. That got fake. That got fake. You've been eating long enough now. Stop being rich. Get to the meat. Bitches sucking.
Yo, welcome everybody, welcome. So that was a little intro song right there. This is Corey, Kenneth Pettys' ex-best friend. They done fell out. He was on the show about 2 days ago. He sent me this diss track to Kenneth Petty. I'm hearing it right now for the second time, which he just sent it a few minutes ago. Yeah, there's a lot going on, man. The plot thickens. It thickens. It's thicker than the motherfucker, man. Let me give a couple of shout outs before we begin the show. Tia Monet, what's good? What's good, Queen? Mystical, yeah, baby. That's a fact. Beautiful Dej, what's going on? What's going on, Queen? Welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome to the show. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Support your boy that way. We're going to have Pamela Hurt, what's good, Queen? We're going to have a lot of interesting shows for you guys coming up. This one being one of them. Hello, hotties and shooters. What's going on, Sweets the Queen? Make sure you hit that like and share, subscribe button. Stay home. Word up. It's dangerous out there. Corona no joke. For those of you, Jackie Sanders, he deleted. I think he deleted a lot of his posts. I just realized that myself. So yeah, I think you're right. He deleted a lot of his posts, but his Instagram still remains. His Instagram name is. Let's see. Most_vicious_do too much gang CEO. It's a long screen name, but I'll go ahead and post it up. What up, Nia John Z? I'll go ahead and post it up if y'all need me to after the show. Otherwise, y'all can inbox me at Hotshot Radio _radio on Instagram. Hotshot _radio. So it's the same name as YouTube. It just got an underscore in between Hotshot and Radio. So if y'all got any receipts, anything y'all need me to speak on, y'all want to show me, y'all can go ahead and DM me with it. Or you can email me at hotshotradio@yahoo.com. All right, so Angel Hudo, what's going on? I need to roll up and warm up my tea. Go ahead, boy. Go ahead, King. Do that. It's going to be a long little show. Not too long, but we got a pretty decent show. Who else is here? Auntie Nisi was good. Queen was good, Auntie. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Yeah, don't forget, y'all. That's y'all way of supporting your boy. I ain't asking y'all for no type of bread. Just that like and subscribe. Pamela Hurt was good, baby. All right. He says the Barbs got him shut down. He created another. Oh, okay, yeah. The Barbs been attacking him. They've been on his ass. I ain't even gonna lie. The Barbs been on my ass. They've been attacking me ever since I did the interview with him 2 days ago. So yeah, the Barbs is definitely on a bullshit and they on a bully. New York City is here, baby. You dig? Stand the fuck up. New York, stand the fuck up. Word. New York, stand the fuck up, man. Word. Thank you for that, Mystical. I appreciate you, baby. So my good old baby Mystical just put up my Hotshot _radio Instagram. If y'all want to send me anything, this is where y'all can do it at. All right, Christina, new subscriber. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it, man. Many blessings to you. We need all the subscribers we can get. Word. Brooklyn. Word. Word up. So I don't know. For those of you who tuned in 2 days ago and seen the show and the interview with me and Corey, it got a little hectic, especially after the show. People was telling me, "Yo, go to Instagram. Kenneth Petty's sister's arguing with Corey, and she calling you out. All right. I thought she was calling me out on my page, on my Instagram page, because I had put the post about the video I did 2 days ago, promoting it. So we had a couple of people from Kenneth Petty and Nicki Minaj's entourage on my post. Believe it or not, yes. Check these people out. Whenever you go and you see somebody comment, check who's following them, check who they following, check who they support, check who they affiliated with. Man, listen, this YouTube and shit, man, has made me a little nosy. I ain't even going front. I don't like it because I'm not a nosy motherfucker, but I'm really not a nosy motherfucker. And I don't like motherfuckers being nosy and shit in my business. But this is public records. Number one. Number two, these are celebrities we're speaking of, and they signed up for this. This comes with the package. But, you know, in order to become a valid YouTuber, you gotta do your research. So I'm looking at all these people like, who the fuck all these people at? I know all these people can't just be barbs. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at their profiles and all that, and I see that they all affiliated. They all from the same circle in Brooklyn. And they all from Kenneth Petty and Nicki Minaj's camp. These people are they all correlate. They all, you know what I'm saying? They relate. So I'm across the water, we family. Oh yeah, you my neighbor, Christina. Definitely you my neighbor. I have family in Bergen County. I know people's in Jersey City and all that. So yeah, you definitely family. Yeah, so then, you know, what's good, real baby? What's good? They start getting at me. I'm like, yo, what the fuck going on here? Like, yo, hot shot, you shouldn't be reporting on this. The block is up in flames, baby. You shouldn't be reporting on this. Corey's lying. Yeah, they going hard. Yeah, Corey follows her. Let me tell you something. She's not lying when she says she know Corey. She's not lying. They all know each other. Corey know who this girl is. She know who Corey is. They know who Kenneth Petty is, and they know who Nicki Minaj is. These people are all from the same circle. They all of Nicki Minaj's peoples and Kenneth Petty's peoples, and a lot of them they stay real low key. Like they not really trying to put you on. They not there trying to, you know what I'm saying, let you know that they fuck with Nicki or they fuck with Kenny. They really trying to keep this shit on some real low key shit. So I don't know, they signed the NDA or they got paid off, or I don't know what the fuck it is, but these people they strategically moving on Nicki and Kenneth Petty's behalf. What up, Lorena Miranda? What's going on, Queen? You feel me? So I actually had a conversation with Kenneth Petty's sister, his blood sister. I had a long, lengthy conversation with her right after my show 2 days ago. For those of you who don't know what's going on, I'm trying to catch you up to speed. Win Shantae, what's going on, baby? Welcome to the show. Good to have you here. So I would not be surprised. Queen K, what's good, baby? Yes, Queen K, please come up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring you up right now. Let me drop the link for you, Queen, because you be knowing the scoop. So yeah, definitely please elaborate on what I'm saying. I definitely would love for you to do so. There's always a good time when you come through. So these people, they all related. Kenneth Petty's sister starts getting at me like, yo, hot shot, don't believe him. I didn't even know who the fuck Kenneth Petty's sister was before all this. You know what I'm saying? Keep in mind, let's be clear. You know, I don't lie on my shit, man. I don't lie on my name. I ain't know who the fuck Kenneth Petty's sister was. I ain't care who she was. I ain't care to look for her. None of that. I wasn't searching for her. None of that. But she hit me up because she seen the interview with Kenneth Petty's boy Corey that I did. So is this lady his actual blood sister or like street fam? No, this lady is his actual blood sister, and I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna prove it to y'all. Nicki Minaj acknowledges her as the auntie of her baby, which makes sense. If she's Kenneth Petty's sister, she's Nicki Minaj's baby's auntie. And we're gonna get into that in a little bit. No, it's his sister. Yeah, it is his sister. It is his sister. It's Kenneth Petty's sister. So we had a lengthy conversation. Me and Kenneth Petty's sister 2 nights ago. I was gonna come back on here, make a part 2, and let y'all know what's going on and keep y'all updated. But y'all know I'm battling COVID right now, man. And listen, that like I said, there's one thing I can tell you about COVID. It's like a roller coaster ride. It's like a roller coaster ride. One day or 1 hour you feeling good, the next hour you feeling down. You ain't got no energy. You know, it took a lot for me to come up here today. I had to take my vitamin C. You know, drink my tea with lemon, honey. You know what I'm saying? Get that black tea, that green tea in. They high on antioxidants. And that's what helps battle any illnesses and It makes the immune system stronger. Garlic, raw garlic. Take that shit like a vitamin pill. Just throw it back. Bloop. Drink some water. All right? Get it? Gotta take care of your body, man, especially with this corona shit, no joke. But I've been doing pretty good. Thank God. Thank the Lord. Thank all of y'all for y'all well wishes and support. I should be A1 by next week, hopefully. Next week marks the 2-week quarantine period, so I should be all right. Anyway, getting back to the show. Okay, so the lady ranting on IG was a totally different person, not his sister. Got you. Yeah, the lady ranting on my post is not his sister. She's a friend of the family. She's part of the entourage though. She know Kenneth and all of them personally. I believe Snoop Dogg even follows this lady. This is what I'm telling y'all. Y'all got to get into who these people are, who they following, who's following them on IG, Instagram, Twitter, all that, Facebook, all that, because this will let you know, give you a little bit more of clarity on the issue. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, who these people are. I'm gonna believe the court document states he's a petter and murderer. Facts. I agree with you on that, Tia. Hot shot. What up, Keza? What's good, Queen? What's good? We back, baby. It's on his feed. Girl too long. You can click on his pic, and it's towards the end of his story. On his IG story. Vitamin D. Thank you, Keza. I'm gonna get that too. I'm gonna get that too for sure. What up, LaShondra Crawford, baby? Thank you. I appreciate you, baby. You always been supportive, and I appreciate your well wishes. Corey IG story. I don't know which one they talking about. But I know I got into a beef on my IG as well. I don't see the link to join. Let me drop it again. Hold on. Oh, I didn't even. My fault. I didn't even drop it. Yo, another thing with this coronavirus, that shit be fucking with your focus. Like, it make you lose focus. Like, you can know what you about to do and then in a split second forget. So bear with me, y'all. And I appreciate all of y'all for bearing with me and understanding how tough this shit is. But Tiffany, what's good, baby? What's going on, Queen? I dropped the link for you, so hopefully you come up here and you help shed some light on the situation. Corey's Kenneth Pettys' ex-best friend. The page Hotshot mentioned, I will try to copy and paste. Thank you, Nia John Z. Thank you. And there's the link. All right, Rico the Brad, what's good, bro? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? You dig? Everything good, you dig? Everything wavy. Everything good in the hood. Word. A Busquet. Chocolate Bell, everybody. Go ahead and check out your girl, Chocolate Bell Show. If you ain't check her out yet, that is she part of the show. She part of the family. That's one of my hotties. You dig? All right. So let's get into this Instagram while we wait for Queen K to come up here. Let's go ahead and go on his Instagram and see what the fuck I was talking about. Damn, oh yeah, he deleted all that. So y'all not even gonna be able to see. He like she said, he deleted all his posts. He only got like 2 posts up there. Oh man. All right, let's see how we're gonna do this. Let's see how we're gonna do this. All right, bet. All right, here we go. Mind you, one other thing I wanted to state: the victim, the alleged the alleged rape victim's daughter had reached out to her. She responded to me. I tried to get the daughter to come on the show and speak her truth. You know what I'm saying? Share her side of the story, whatever she did know, whatever information she had that could help her mom's case or her mom's credibility. She declined to come on. She did respond, and she declined to come on due to all the threats. Thank you, Pamela, baby. Due to all the disrespect, all the bashing, all the victim shaming, you name it, all the bullying. Thank you, beautiful Dej. Yeah, it was crazy. It was a lot. So, what's up, Deion Sampson, baby? Surviving the Pettys. Hashtag surviving the Pettys. Most definitely. So you know, she declined, and I understand. I completely understand why would she decline. I don't. It doesn't negate the fact that her mom was raped. The fact that she declined does not negate nor change the fact that her mom was allegedly raped. And we're gonna get into that. We're gonna definitely get into that. So let's go ahead and check out Kenneth Petty's sister's IG. So I said, okay, don't come on the show. I'm gonna still do what's right and stick up for your mom. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna still let everybody know of your mom's story. Pretty much, I'm gonna shed light and do what's right. All right. So shout out to It's Kenya, that is the daughter of the victim, Jennifer, aka it's I think it's So Me or something, but she made a YouTube, but she doesn't have but one video on there, the mom, which is the rape victim. And the one video is explaining pretty much what happened that day with her and Kenneth Petty. Other than that, she doesn't have no other videos. And that video has the comments turned off, so there's no way to reach her. But I did speak to the daughter. Other than that, I said, fuck it, I'm gonna do what I do, and I'm gonna keep investigating. So I go and I'm speaking to the sister, because the sister's, you know, defending Kenneth Petty crazy on when they told me to go, and I told a few of y'all go to my last post on Instagram. I didn't know where the beef was going on. I looked and kept searching, and I seen that it was on his page, Corey, the one that we had on the show last, that I interviewed. So the beef was on his page. He deleted all that, so y'all can't even go and see the beef if y'all wanted to now. He deleted it for whatever reason. I don't know what's going on, but the beef was on his page. So I go there and I see Kenneth Petty's sisters, they friends, they family, all that shit. Nicki Minaj's peoples is on there. They all talking shit. So, you know, I chimed in the conversation, and I'm like, yo, why y'all bashing this girl? What's good, Slave Baby? Good to see you. I'm like, why y'all bashing this girl? You know what I'm saying? She's a rape victim, allegedly. At least let her get her story out. Y'all not even giving her a chance. No benefit of the doubt, nothing. Y'all just straight shutting that shit down. So I'm looking, I'm like, damn, this is Kenneth Petty's sister. What the fuck going on? Nicki Minaj got her sister-in-law looking and living like this? Hold on. Let's get into this shit. Hold on, because we're going to make sense out of it. The victim has another video now. Thank you for continuing to report on this case. Oh, we're going to probably see that video during the show right now, in a little bit. And Queen K, I dropped the link for you, baby. I don't know why you're not here, but I'm going to drop it again. But let's go ahead while we wait for Queen K and see what this is. All right. So Bonafide Beauty. This is Kenneth Petty's sister's Instagram page, y'all. Bonafide Beauty. So I see Bonafide Beauty is in the beef yesterday. And, you know, she defending her brother as she should. Because that's what a sister gonna do. So, you know, I'm looking through her shit. I'm like, yo, she kind of do look like Kenneth Petty. You feel me? I'm looking at her mouthpiece. You know, Kenneth Petty got the kind of like the sunken in mouthpiece and shit. But she got the sunken in mouthpiece like Kenneth and all that. Oh, welcome Queen K to the show. She backstage. Let me go ahead and bring her in. Queen K, what's good, baby?
Hold on. I'm new to this. Hi, Shine.
What's going on, Queen? Don't worry about it. Take your time. I'm gonna keep explaining this, and then you can chime in right after.
Okay.
So what up, Band Radio? Good to see you. Michelle Sherry, what's good, Queen? Hello. So yeah, so I'm looking through, you know, Nicki will not respond to any of y'all, but those who ran this bogus story with her attorneys. Listen, Nicki don't ever gotta respond to me. And the reason why I'm actually going harder on the story is because I know Nicki will never respond to me. She probably won't ever respond to the biggest YouTuber on YouTube. So it don't fucking matter, and I don't fucking care. Nicki don't ever have to respond for me. I'm not looking for Nicki's approval. I'm not looking for Nicki's clout. I'm not looking for none of that. I'm looking for justice. And we're going to find that as long as I'm here. You know what I'm saying? As long as I can keep getting details and information, we're going to find justice. I don't care about Nicki's clout or her approval or stamp. None of that.
You may want to ban her, block her. Block her, because I blocked her a couple of days ago. Sorry to interrupt you, sweetheart.
And so,
Damn Radio. She's one of the mutual friends of
oh, Nicki and Petty, yeah.
Sunday.
Oh yeah, she's in the camp. I know. This is what I'm saying. They watching my video right now, y'all.
I know. I told you that the other day when you were on it that she was in here listening, but you never did read my comments. Everybody else was telling you.
A couple of people was telling me that, yeah, and it hit me late, but I know what you're talking about. I see it. Pharaoh Diaries, what's good? What's going on, Quinn? I see it. They in here. They watching my show. I got confirmation that subliminally was confirmed that Nicki Minaj may also be watching along with Kenneth Pettys. I'm gonna get into that. So how you doing, Nicki? Say hi to Nicki, everybody. Throw a hi, Nicki, in the chat if you will, because I'm sure she's watching. And her sister-in-law pretty much confirmed that to me, which is the lady we're looking at on the screen right now with her baby. But we're gonna get into her right now. Period. Pooh. You dig? We're gonna get into that. Content is content. Word up. That's what we do. That's our job, is to report the content and not be phased by somebody's celebrity stardom, or you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that fame ain't phasing me. I'm gonna speak on what I gotta speak on. It's time to take out the trash, y'all. That's a fact. So let me go ahead and tell y'all what happened. So I'm looking through his shit, right? Let me tell y'all what I found. I'm like, this is Kenneth Pettys' sister. She looked like a regular girl. Okay, no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? But she looked like a regular girl from around the way. So I'm looking. I'm like, okay, she looked like. See, this is one of them. I'm like, it looked like she lived in the projects. This looked like an apartment in the projects. I know what the projects look like. I'm real familiar with the projects. I'm from the hood. So I'm like, yo, this cannot be Kenneth Pettys' sister. Stop playing, man. Stop playing. Hold on. This is gonna get interesting. Dion says they happy when bloggers be in Cardi business though. Oh yeah. That's a fact, Pharaoh. Thank you for that. Thank you for bringing that up. They love when they be in Cardi shit, making stories up about Cardi though. Gemini Savage 526 was good, baby. They love that shit. So here we are. The tables are turning. Karma don't skip a beat, and I always say that on my show. Karma don't ever skip a beat. She said I thought the same thing. So I'm like, yeah, this girl look like a regular project chick, and why is she still in the fucking projects? Don't she know what time it is? Like, your brother is with one of the biggest celebrities in the world, and you out here in the project still. All right, but whatever, you know, to each his own. Some people just don't ever want to leave the hood. But let's go ahead and look at this little birthday video that she threw up there on her Instagram.
Hey to you, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bees. Happy birthday to you. How old are you?
Not the Friendly's ice cream tub. Not the Friendly's ice cream tub. Not the Associated ice cream cake. Not the Bravo brand ice cream cake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm not trying to cut ass on you, Bonafide Beauty. I'm really not. We had a real decent conversation. You was very respectful to me, and I appreciate our conversation that we had 2 nights ago. But I'm really just trying to make sense out of the situation. So don't get offended by what I got to say. I'm just speaking facts, and I'm speaking straight out my heart. You know, a regular person, a YouTuber, anybody's gonna look at this video and be like, "Yo, what the fuck going on? Like, this is Kenneth Pettys' sister. This is Nicki Minaj's sister-in-law. What going on here?" I mean, from the tablecloth to the fucking Friendlies, like, you could have at least got a Carvel ice cream cake. Nicki could have at least sent you $20 for a Carvel ice cream cake. You know what I'm saying? Like, she said, she said his tea looked dirty as hell. She said his tea looked dingier than motherfucker. Damn, auntie rough, auntie. Yo, wow. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. She said not the tablecloth. Yo, I love y'all. Wow, we all at the kiddies table. Yeah, man, listen. This cannot be Nicki Minaj's sister-in-law, bona fide beauty. So I'm like, nah, this can't be her. Let's keep saying it. So she recording. I think this her boyfriend, dude, you know, with the kids on the table. I think that's her boyfriend.
You now? How old are you now? How old are you now? Bye. Make a wish.
Make a wish. No!
DJ.
No. Don't go.
You wish for BMW?
I mean, they got a fruit basket with no fruits in it. Look at the shit behind the cake. An empty ass fruit basket. What's going on here? Kenneth, come on, man. Shame on you, Kenneth.
All right. Well, look at your son. Oh, yeah, I ain't doing a good job. Throw the candles out.
I'm gonna do it.
Happy birthday to
Yo, Queen K, it's all good. If you want, you could call in a few minutes. I'll drop the calling number and I'll open up the calling lines for you so you can call in. Let me just go ahead and show this real quick, and then I'm gonna drop in the calling number for you. So give me about 5 to 10 minutes. So I keep looking through her Instagram. I'm like, yo, this cannot be Kenneth Petty's sister. This cannot be the girl that was just trying to explain to me on Corey's page, Corey's Instagram, that Kenneth Petty is innocent. She confirmed Jennifer is the girl. Jennifer, the one that made the video that everybody's been talking about, is the alleged rape victim. She confirmed that to me, along with everybody else, because the way everybody's been jumping out the window for this story, all of Kenneth and Nicki's camp, the entourage has been going haywire. So y'all gotta pay attention. Actions speak like they speak way louder than words. And these people's actions is just saying that they desperate to debunk the story. If there was no truth to what this Jennifer lady, the victim, is saying, there's no need to go so hard to debunk the story. That's all I gotta say. I gotta really throw y'all thinking caps on and make sense. Make that shit make sense. Nicki ain't never, Kenneth ain't never, they entourage ain't never respond to something so adamantly, so anally, just to try to flip the story, flip the narrative. So it goes to show there's got to be some truth to what this girl was saying. Now, y'all remember when Tasha K and that Black Tea blog lady was talking about, when they was talking hella shit about the victim. Oh, fuck the fake victim. This is not the real victim. Then it came out to the light that this is the real victim. Now they trying to debunk her. Oh, well, if it's the real victim, why she ain't do this? Why she ain't do that? First, the first hump on the road was the fact that they try to say she was a fake victim. You see how motherfuckers work? But the minute you prove them wrong and show them that that's the real victim, they try to find something else to nitpick. But anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep moving forward so I can show y'all what I'm talking about. So I keep looking through her shit. I'm like, all right, that look like a regular girl with her kids, her family, and all that in the projects. Like, I don't see no posts about Kenneth. I don't see no posts about Nicki, but I see this one. It says, when a bitch thinks I'm worried about her bothered ass, and there's a meme of Nicki Minaj, right? So I'm like, all right, that still don't show nothing. That still don't prove nothing. Anybody could put a Nicki Minaj meme up there on their Instagram. That don't prove nothing. Corey Story says his new page is most hated _ Kid Vicious. I could not find it. I'm gonna see if I find it because he just messaged me a little while ago. Shame on you, Kenneth. That's a fact. What up, Michelle? Oh yeah. You came in here already. You can't change, Michelle Alessandra. You can't change who you are on the stock you came from, no matter how you elevate or how you hit your wagon to. The money she got ain't gonna make no difference in life of his peeps. Oh, peeps. Oh shit. This story's gonna get on TV. Watch. It definitely is, Auntie. It definitely is. Nicki could ignore this shit, but for so long, and she know it. She know it. She could play like she ain't seeing this shit. She could play like, but your baby girl, little mama, your sister-in-law pretty much just blew your spot. You definitely watching, Nicki. So it's only a matter of time before Nicki got to say something. She got to address this shit. And the fact that she's taking even longer than she should to address it is even bringing up more questions, and it's making her look more suspect. So in my opinion, in my honest opinion, and brutally honest opinion, I would say, Nicki, the sooner you address this, the better it will be for you. The more you hide and run from it, looks like you're trying to reinvent your story. We all know you said the girl was white. And then later on, we learned that the girl was half white and half black. She's not even as light-skinned as her mom. Her mom was a white lady with blue eyes and blonde hair. This girl looks more Spanish because, you know, when a Spanish and a black baby is mixed, I mean, a black and a white baby is mixed, they look, most of the time, not all the time, they look Spanish. You know, they kind of look like me. So the girl pretty much proved that to be wrong. She's half white, but she don't even look white. Nicki said, this is a white girl, as if it made it any better, as if it made it okay for Kenneth to rape the girl because she was white. You dig? So let's go ahead and keep, what up, 901 Don Diva, what's going on, baby? Let's go ahead and keep looking. So I keep searching. I'm like, all right, this don't tell me much. Anybody could put the Nicki Minaj meme. My hit dog always gonna holler, yeah. Anybody could put the Nicki Minaj meme up there. That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. You gotta download a picture of yourself, K-Reed, and just add it to the avatar. Go click on the avatar, the 3 little lines, the 3 little dots where it says edit avatar, and then just upload whatever picture you want to use. Nicki probably getting popped upside her head. Probably. What up, Jasmine C? What's going on? Thank you so much for supporting the channel, baby. I appreciate you, Queen. So let's go ahead and keep looking. So I keep searching. I'm like, this ain't telling me much. I keep searching. I'm like, all right. She still got picked. That's her right here. So I'm like, all right. She a thick girl. You know what I'm saying? She looked like Kenneth complexion. She looked like she could be related to him. Look at the mouthpiece right here. Get into the mouth area, y'all. This is Kenneth Petty's twin. Get into the mouth area. Kenneth Petty's twin. What up, Nia? But how you look like, take off the mask though. It ain't about me today, baby. It ain't about me today, baby. But we're gonna get to that later on. We're gonna get into that in the near future. But shit, the way Nicki allegedly threatening people right now, I don't know if I ever want to take off my mask. She got the way Nicki threatening motherfuckers right now, baby. 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 I don't know if I want to come on here, baby. But listen, Dion, I spoke on this the other day. But anyway, we're not gonna get into her right now. If she want to holler at me and collaborate on this situation, I'm open to it. Other than that, I'm just not gonna keep supporting people in general that's not supporting me right back. But if she wanna holler at me, I've already reached out to her. She responded, and that was that. But it was a different case scenario. But if she wanna holler at me, and we could definitely collaborate on this situation. That'll be good for the culture. It ain't even about me and her right now. It'll be good for the culture because she is doing her thing out there. But I'm just not gonna keep supporting somebody's channel that don't support mine. Right? They really using she's white as a defense. Exactly. Like if it makes it any fucking better or any different. T-Boy T was good. So he said, don't ever take your mask off. Word, right? I might end up missing. And then, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be like, where's Hot Shot? The last time I saw him was when he was talking about that whole Nicki shit. It's serious, man. These celebrities got hitters, man. They got bread out the ass. They got the most biggest connections in the world. Like anything you could think of, they plugged into. Don't get it twisted. Don't get that shit fucked up. And Nicki ain't gotta ever lift a finger. She ain't gotta ever do nothing but pay the next person. So yeah, don't get it twisted. I'm actually scared for the victim, and I'm scared for Corey's well-being right now. Thank you, Don Diva. I saw that. So I did try reaching out to the victim, but the victim has no way of getting reached. She made a YouTube by the name It's Only Me or some shit like I Belong to Me. I Belong Together and then space to me. Anyway, she has the comment section off. I don't know what her Instagram or her Twitter is, but I did get in contact with her daughter. Her daughter does not want to speak out any more than she has already. She's scared for her life and her mom's life. So they just want to be left alone for right now until further notice. Thank y'all all for supporting right now. So anyway, follow Auntie Nicki on IG too. Auntie Nicki be having a scoop, and she has a big following. Y'all could, pretty much get informed about a lot of shit through Auntie Nicki. What's going on, The White Knight? Thank you for showing up. I appreciate seeing you again. It's always something. I know, man. There's always something. Well, we're talking about Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty today. and Kenneth Petty's alleged rape victim, and the fact that Kenneth Petty's sister reached out to me, and we had a real lengthy conversation 2 days ago. So this is what we're discussing at the moment. So without further ado, let me just get back. Can you give a short review of what happened? I'm late as hell. Yep, pretty much that's it. 2 days ago, I made a video on Kenneth Petty's best friend. I interviewed him. He pretty much stated that Kenneth Petty did rape his victim. Kenneth Petty is a monster, he stated. He also stated that Nicki Minaj pretty much he threatened the victim. The victim was saying that Nicki Minaj sent her goons after her, or Kenneth Petty sent his goons after her to threaten and bribe her with money. And he pretty much confirmed the threatening allegations. And that was the interview. He also confirmed a lot of other stuff on the show. I also had a convo with Kenneth Petty's sister, and he is showing us the Instagram for the time being. Exactly. Yikes. What's happening? New subscribe. What's happening, bro? That's my cue. What's good, King? Thanks for, I appreciate you supporting another King. That's what it is. We need the fellas to come in here and support too, man. It's about the fellas too. It's about the kings and the queens. You dig? And we uplift everybody on my channel. So let's go ahead and go on with the show. Welcome all new subscribers. Thanks for the support and the love. Let's go ahead and go on with the show. So yeah, we looking through her pictures, and I'm like, yo, okay, she looked like a regular girl from the projects. They ain't telling me nothing. So I'm looking. And then let's go down here. Yeah, his sister, baby. His real blood sister. We're gonna see. So I'm going down. I'm looking. There's nothing that says anything about Kenneth. Nothing, no pictures, no comments, no nothing that says nothing about Nicki. Oh, oops. Then I bump into this picture. Oop. I love when y'all do that. Oop. And I bump into this picture on Bonafide Beauty's page, her Instagram page. The girl that was claiming to be Kenneth Petty's sister. And I'm like, okay, she got a picture of Nicki Minaj while she was pregnant. Okay. And on the caption, she puts, I'm going to be an auntie again. I'm going to be an auntie again. This is what Bonafide Beauty puts on here. I'm going to be an auntie again with a picture of pregnant Nicki Minaj. And she has this on her thing now. Oh, there she goes. There she goes. She's actually in the chat. Welcome to the chat, Kenneth Petty's sister, Bonafide Beauty, because my baby bites the fruit next. Welcome to the chat. Everybody give a warm welcome to Kenneth Petty's sister, Bonafide Beauty. Bonafide Beauty, I'm sorry that I'm going through this, but I am a fair, unbiased YouTuber, and I want people to know the real. And I'm just keeping it 1,000. I'm a real honest guy, as you may know from our conversation 2 nights ago. So I'm just trying to make sense out of the situation. I know Kenneth Petty is your brother, and your duty and due diligence is to defend your brother as you should, as many of us would. So I'm not blaming you. I'm not mad at you for that. For the most part, I want to thank you once again for being real respectful with the conversation we had. 2 nights ago, we had a real lengthy conversation for about an hour. We was, texting back and forth. I made a promise to her. I'm not going to expose our personal conversation, our private conversation. I'm not going to do that, y'all. I'm not. Nobody paid me out. I'm not selling out. Nobody, Nicki ain't paying me. Her peoples ain't paying me. None of that. I'm just not going to expose nobody's private conversations with me, because I keep my word. If I tell somebody I'm not exposing it, I'm just not exposing it unless you give me permission to do so. If you be on some fuck it shit like that, I don't care, you can tell, then that's different. But for the most part, Bonafide Beauty was respectful, and I did tell her that I will keep my word and not expose our private conversation. So I'm not going to incriminate her and expose our private conversations. I made my promise to Kenneth Petty's sister, Bonafide Beauty, which is the girl that's on the screen. She's in here, and I'm going to keep that promise. All right, so you ain't got to worry about that, Bonafide. Don't worry. I'm not going to get you fired from your own brother or from your sister-in-law. But anyway, let me go ahead and keep showing. For those that don't believe that this is Kenneth Petty's sister, I'm showing this. Cinnamon. What's good, baby? What do you even mean? Jackie Sanders, come on. Come on. Yeah, I need a shot too, because if I wasn't sick right now, I would definitely be drinking to this, because this is definitely some hot piping tea. Pass that Henny, baby. Pass that Henny. So let's get into this. She's in the chat right now. So I'm going to go ahead and show what she put. I don't believe nobody who benefits off taking up for him. Truth is, Jennifer is finna take a lie detector test live. Ooh, nobody thinks that deep. Thank you so much for that. I know she agreed to taking a lie detector test, but I would definitely love to see what the results are. Although she seems believable, that would definitely help her case. All right, so yeah, y'all be respectful to Bonafide Beauty. She ain't never disrespect me. She ain't never come out of character. She ain't never. She was just. Yes, is blue. Was good. Welcome to the show. If my brother did some evil ass shit like violate somebody, I would be disgusted and embarrassed. I mean, yeah, I would too. I would too. But I to each his own. Everybody deals with the situation differently. I don't know if she believes her brother or she knows the truth and she's still sticking up for him. I don't know if that's the case, but tell him to take a lie detector test. Jen will soon be taking hers. Ooh. Yo, if y'all want to tell anything right now to Bonafide Beauty, that's Kenneth Petty's sister. She's in the chat, y'all. So now is y'all time to ask her whatever questions y'all want to ask her. I'm just gonna go on with the show. Me and her already spoke. Chocolate, we gotta drink this black Henny because this too much. Yeah, baby, this too much, baby. Nobody really she's talking about. Okay, anyway. So I see this post. So I'm like, all right, cool. Let me see who's in the comments. Sure enough, Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is in Bonafide Beauty's comments. When Bonafide Beauty posted a picture of pregnant Nicki Minaj back in July 20th of this, I think it was this year, wasn't it? Yeah. She posted this. And Nicki Minaj responded and commented with a kissy face emoji. And here go Nicki Minaj with the blue check mark. Which definitely confirms that this is her.
Can you hear me?
I hear you, baby. Hear you.
I'm trying to learn this thing. I'm sorry.
No, you good. So, it confirmed that that's Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj confirmed that that's her sister-in-law. A lot of people didn't notice, so they didn't flood the comment section. There's only about, I think, 50 likes under Nicki Minaj's comment. And I believe these are all close people of the family and friends. And they're all in there pretty much celebrating and welcoming the arrival of Nicki Minaj's newborn baby. And she's in there with them. Nicki Minaj is there acknowledging the chat. So this goes to show and prove that, yes, is definitely Kenneth Petty's sister. I started doing a little research. I found his other sister. I lost her. I found her and then I lost her. I don't know if she ended up blocking me or she deleted something or whatever, but I don't find her anymore. But when I did find her, I looked her, her followers up and who she was following, who was following her. And pretty much it's weird. I would like to have you up here, Bonafide Beauty. Come up here and speak, man. Make a good coaching. I feel like if you speak on your brother's behalf, it'll definitely help the situation. I asked you, what did you want me to say on behalf of your brother? And you told me to just clear certain things up. You didn't want me to speak much on what we spoke about, and I respect that. I'm not going to speak on everything we spoke about, but you did tell me what I could and cannot mention. Now that you're here, I would love for you to mention it yourself. I don't want to have to speak for you, being that you're already here. So if you want to call in or you want to join the StreamYard, it's very easy to join. I'm going to drop the link. And you click on this link that I'm about to drop right now. It's a bunch of says StreamYard.com, whatever. So click on that. And then you can come on here and talk for Kenneth Petty or, speak in defense of your brother, because I know that's pretty much what it is. You're trying to clear your brother's name. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the official King Payne in the chat. I get it. It says, you're the first person ever in 37 years of my life to say we look alike. Yo, y'all dead look alike. Yeah, look at y'all mouth area. Y'all got the same mouth area. Dead ass. Let me put your picture back up here, man. You dead look like your brother Kenneth Petty. But yeah, shout out to you. I'm glad you joined. I'm glad because I invited you on the show. I told you could definitely come on the show and tell the people yourself. You declined. You didn't want nobody harassing you or bullying you, and this is why I say everybody keep it respectful. She has not disrespected me in no kind of way, shape, or form. So we're gonna keep, give her the utmost respect. She didn't have to come on here, but she did. And she just didn't want to get bullied, y'all. She didn't want to get bullied and be called a rapist, defender, or none of that shit. So we're gonna respect her. It's not her fault. It's her brother. And she's doing what any sister would do. Well, most sisters would do. Like somebody mentioned in the chat earlier, me, it couldn't have been me. If I knew for sure that my brother was guilty or something like that, and I think I would just disown him, which is fucked up. But, I can't rock with that. We don't rock with that in the hood. Now, as far as Bonafide Beauty, I don't know if she knows that her brother's lying for sure. I don't know that, or I don't know if she knows that her brother's telling the truth, whatever it is, whichever one it is. I don't know what she knows for sure. I just know what she's telling me. And according to her, she says her brother did not rape Jennifer. But yeah, we will definitely love to hear from you, Bonafide Beauty. So if you could come up here on the platform, that'll be lovely. If not, I'm going to go ahead and drop the calling number. Hold on. I'm going to drop the calling number. This is the calling number, Bonafide. So if you want to come call, if you don't want to, come up here on the platform, you could call in. And we could go from there. You dig? So we have Queen K on the platform right now. She has some insight on this whole situation. So we're going to go ahead and see what she has to say about the situation. And then I can go ahead and get into what Kenneth Petty's sister wants me to tell y'all. Otherwise, she could tell y'all herself, because she is in the chat right now as we speak. All right. So anything you want to chime in on?
Hi, sweetheart. Basically, well, is she coming up or is she gonna call in? Do you know, or are you just inviting her?
I'm not sure, because when I spoke to her 2 days ago, she agreed to not come on.
Okay.
She didn't want to get bullied and harassed, but she told me what she wanted me to speak on. I just rather her speak on it now that she's here.
Right. Well, okay. So in 2018, when this came about, when Zoo's information started floating around the internet, well, the person that sent it to Daily Mail in the blast was not Corey, it was me.
What?
Yes, it was me.
Not you, Queen K. Not my Queen K.
So, but I'm private. So
Okay.
I'm extremely private. So when I sent his the court documents, because of the salacious comment that the entertainer Nicki Minaj posted on her page, because she was being attacked by some of her I'm gonna lose this term loosely, her fans and other people, about his record. And people were bringing up that he had been arrested, and the allegations of the alleged R word. I don't know if I don't know if you're monetized. I don't know if you can say it on here.
Yeah, I mean, what you gotta say. So we
Okay, I just say the R word.
know what the R word is.
Okay, so when I saw that salacious comment stating that the victim was 100% Caucasian, and she was advocating, saying that allegedly that Zoo was allegedly innocent and he wasn't guilty of what he did, and claimed that the victim was his girlfriend. So that prompted me of the investigation, and his words stating first that that was his girlfriend. Then he changed the story when the investigators went asked him again. His story kept changing 3 times, and that's noted in court documents. His story changed. She was not his girlfriend. So I relayed that message to both those blogs, and to a YouTuber at the time called Living Fearless. When I was speaking to someone of the details, they were getting harassed and threatened at that point in time in 2018. The blogger name is Living Fearless, and I relayed the message to that host of that show, of Living Fearless. I think they changed their name, their content name, and that was in 2018, and I believe it was around November-ish, that I relayed that message, and they interpreted on their show. And the next day or so, that's when another YouTuber, which I don't have permission to say their name, but everybody should know, another YouTuber did a voice recording with the alleged victim, and everybody was assuming that it was not her because she wasn't showing her face visually. But I am 100% sure that that is the same person back in 2018 that I had correspondence with. I know this 100% that it is the alleged victim, and I do believe that the alleged victim was violated with the R word by the alleged perpetrator, Zoo,
Mm. So
and by a
you
lot of
you know
females.
you
Uh,
said you know for sure she was violated.
yeah, I'm gonna stick to that. She was violated.
Okay, okay.
Why would she even had a people, I see bloggers now are trying to misinterpret words, because a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers, their titles on their content is saying that allegedly Nicki offered the money. No, the victim didn't say that. What the victim said was it was offered allegedly through a friend of the perpetrator that violated the alleged victim. That was what the victim said. She didn't say that allegedly Nicki said, I want to give you such and such amount of money to recant the story. And I do recall Nicki saying that um she was supposed to recant the story, write a letter to recant the story. She also put that narrative out. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, she said it on Queen Radio. I'm not sure if she said it on Queen Radio, on her show, Queen Radio, or she posted it on her page saying that the girl was supposed to recant her story. That was another salacious allegation that she did publicly, on her format to persuade not only her fans, that just the general public, like this person is lying on this person, when it's documented of the interview that they had with the alleged perpetrator. And that's what Daily Mail and the Blast posted.
Mm.
If people would be logical and be sympathetic and empathetic, and put the wear the same shoes as this alleged victim, and not let a entertainer create a narrative to persuade people to think that she is lying. This is her story. She has a right, which everyone has a right to tell their story. For two of the alleged relatives or friend of the alleged perpetrator to come out and try and twist up her words and try to get on the bandwagon of misinformation and twisting up her words and trying to get the heat off the alleged perpetrator. You disgust me by being women, first of all, and then you have children, to get upset because she's speaking her truth, not your truth, not the Nicki's truth, her truth, and she has a right. It doesn't matter if it happened 80 years ago. She has a right to speak her truth, whether if she shows her face, don't show her face, however she chose to do it, it's her right. She is the alleged victim, not you. Never has she disrespected um the foster parent ever. She didn't disrespect the woman that raised her.
Uh
She
oh.
just
Who they looking for? Oh, I shit. Gotta go. What the fuck? Yo, it's never a dull moment on the Hot Shot Radio Show, man. Welcome to the show, everybody, man. Look, I don't know where that came from.
where did that come from? What is that?
I dead ass don't know where that shit came from. I thought that was you.
No, I barely know how to work this hot shot.
I ain't got no speaker on, nothing that could play that police siren. Like, what the fuck?
I have maybe did somebody join? Can you see if someone joined?
I was just checking to see. There's no one else in the backstage. That's crazy.
Oh, okay. I thought it was maybe it's something for me to leave. I don't know.
Nah. Don't leave me by myself now. What's going on, Bonafide Beauty?
Yes, I have receipts. But I will not show it. People that have already seen it, those are the people that know it. Hotshot knows I'm very legit. So everything I say is 98% is what I say.
That's a fact. I'm a lion, man. But King of the Jungle. Yeah, it was good. Official King Payne. What's going on? Blocky under 17. Listen, the only L, what's going on? Thanks for joining. Thanks for tuning in and subscribing. I appreciate you. Where's I seen a comment from Kenneth Pettys' sister. Oh, right here. Kenneth Pettys' sister, Bonafide Beauty, says, laughing out loud, I work for the city, hun. Why do you work for the city? That's a good question. I just wanted to ask you, why are you working for the city when you have Kenneth Petty married to Nicki Minaj, one of the biggest celebrities in the world? Why don't they give you, like, you know, a stylist job? You could be the wardrobe person. You could be the anything, a makeup or like a hair person. You could be the person that gets all the clothing and brings it back and delivers it to Nicki's fucking hotel room. Why are you working for the city? What do you do?
I think somebody asked her that, and she said, but I think you're asking her. I don't know if she's up here or whatever. But
yeah, she's still here. I'm asking her.
Oh, in the comments. Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much, Tia Monet. I'm glad you're feeling my shirt. Thank you. So yeah, I want to know why would you? Is it by choice? Have Kenneth Petty just rejected you? I don't know. My brother's on my page though. Can you show me where? Because I've looked through your page maybe twice now through through most of your posts, and I do not see your brother anywhere. So I see Nicki Minaj on your shit. I see she commented on this post right here. But on this post right here, wait, where is it? But I don't know where's your brother. I don't see Kenneth Petty nowhere on your page. See, Nicki commented right here with a heart emoji. Yeah, I see that. But where's your brother? Why is he not showing you the same love? Why is he not on your page faithfully? Why is he not giving you a job in Hollywood or, some behind the job, like something that's going to get you out the hood and get you out the projects and all that? Like, I don't know if you there by choice, but in my honest opinion, your brother's is a big deal now, due to Nicki. So I don't know if it's even a good idea for you to still be in the hood. I mean, I know a lot of motherfuckers from the hood that don't want to leave the hood, but shit, if any of my family members was dating a celebrity of that stature, like people do funny shit for money. They want to hold you up ransom, whatever the fucking case is. You seen what they did to Tekashi, and your sister is actually follows Tekashi, or Tekashi follows your sister, which I didn't like. When I seen that, I wasn't too fond of that. Because Tekashi is an alleged rapist as well. But I seen he's following your sister. I also saw your sister was following Cardi B and Hennessy, which didn't make much sense to me. So it kind of raised some questions in my head as to why would Kenneth Petty's sister, not Bonafide Beauty, he has another sister, I think she's younger. I was on her page too yesterday. I don't know, I forget the name and where I saw her name at, but I went to her page and I verified that she is also family, and she's being followed by like Snoop Dogg and Tekashi 6ix9ine and shit like that. And she follows Hennessy and Cardi B. Hennessy and Cardi B don't fuck with Nicki, so it just brought some questions like, are the sisters of Kenneth Petty really close to Kenneth Petty, or are they being petty by following Hennessy and Cardi B?
They all have mutuals. They all go ahead. You're asking her. She can respond.
Go ahead.
No, she can respond. You asked her. I'm sorry.
You're right. And listen,
they all have mutuals. But I'm not going to say anything else. They all have mutuals. They all know each other. I mean, they're from New York, all the boroughs. A lot of people that are in the same age group, know each other, have the same mutuals, went to school together. That's how you know how it goes. A hot shot.
Right. Yeah, they all from the same hood. They all in the same circle. So I noticed that when I started looking through the comments and the followers and the mutual friends and all that shit, it was all the same people. It was like
right.
a big circle of the same people and mixed in with it was the same regular people mixed in with the celebrities. And these all these celebrities, these regular people are. Like that's how close to the circles they are. That's how in the circles they are. A lot of them are producers, you know, people behind the scenes and shit like that.
Right.
Beats. So yeah, his whole circle was there. They was getting at me. Bonafide Beauty knows it. It was coming at me hard, Bonafide Beauty. I seen y'all people's getting at me. Y'all gotta do what y'all gotta do to defend the Pettys. I get it. Y'all was coming at my neck. I ain't take it to heart though. You know, I ain't mad at y'all. I was just trying to shed light and get the truth out. So, hey, what up, Luis Cuchito? My love and everybody else just got here. What did I miss?
I'm about to DM you, hotshot something. But please do not show this, okay? Which I know you won't.
Yeah, me whatever you want me to keep private. Just state that, and whatever you want me to show, mention that as well, and I'll do just that. Not people, the garbage cans, call the garbs. Who gives a crap about what they think? Yeah, I'm gonna look at a couple of comments, and then we're gonna continue. So Khan, definitely fan vibes. Yeah, we all family in here, man. We all family in here. We got a tight niche. Who's stopping her from telling her story? She told it. So I don't think Bonafide Beauty's gonna come up here.
Oh.
Yeah, they starstruck. Yeah, a lot of people get starstruck. I don't get that shit. Don't faze me.
Well, allegedly, and I'm using this term for legal purposes. I think somebody, what you're commenting on, asking why she's still in the so-called hood and why her brother. Someone asked her that, and she was saying that that she's independent. She's not looking for her brother to take care of her. It's not his responsibility. Just to answer your question, I'm just relaying, some of the stuff that she had said. Okay. But and Miss Grayson, Sunday Grayson, that's the
cousin.
Right. Well, not by blood though.
Not by
that's the grandmother that raised the victim allegedly.
That's the fourth.
Right. I was told that the reason why she's around a lot of so-called people, also she grew up around certain people that are in the so-called industry, but also I was told allegedly she was assisting with the trying to twist the narrative of the alleged victim, and she gets rewarded to go to the New York Fashion Week and things like that allegedly the victim has spoken about to another YouTuber. So that's
she spoke about it to Nosy Whole Live. I seen that.
Right.
And she was pretty much claiming that no, go ahead, I'll let you tell me.
No, go ahead, sweetheart. I'm about to send you something. Just give me a moment. Go ahead and talk, sweetheart.
So what Queen K is talking about is the fact that the victim, Jennifer's foster cousin, joined the panel on Nosy Ho's Live. Fuck it. She was over there. She was interviewing with Nosy Ho, and then the fucking foster cousin jumps in and tries to debunk whatever Jennifer was telling Nosy Ho. And she pretty much tried to say that Jennifer's lying, that Jennifer's clout chasing for money. And Jennifer's telling her that that's not what she was saying when she was asking Jennifer for a car in the house, that she was actually trying to get Jennifer to sue Nicki Minaj. So Bonafide Beauty, if you're still here,
you can check your DM.
Okay, I don't know what relation you have to Sunday Grayson. I don't know what is your relation to her, but she's playing both sides of the fence.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She's playing both sides of the fence. So if y'all got her and you're in a circle, I wouldn't trust her either. You know what I'm saying? She's out here trying to debunk what Jennifer's saying, but she was trying to throw y'all under the bus for money.
Right, because she has text message correspondence saying that allegedly Zoo violated the alleged victim with the R word with the daughter.
Right. I saw that too. She text messaged her niece, her foster niece.
Right.
telling her that, you know, I know what happened to your mom. This is the guy that raped your mom, this, that, and the third. So she pretty much confirmed through those text messages that Jennifer's not lying. But then she came up here and recanted her story and told a whole nother, you know, sang a whole nother tune.
Right. Saying that, I think, didn't she say that after she found out the real truth, but you've been in contact with the alleged the alleged perpetrator for beforehand. So why wouldn't you ask or, you know, discuss the allegations, because you've been aware of it since you were a kid. But like the alleged victim said, she's older, she's a couple of years older than you, and you weren't even there. She was allegedly, I guess, in North or South Carolina or whatever. You know, you weren't there. You don't know what she doesn't know what she's talking about. She's just going off, you know, conversations or hearsay and gathering up her own conclusion of what she thinks what happens when they've discussed it with her. So I don't know. Like you said, I think she's playing both sides and trying to probably get, you know, famous. I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely do think so. Like Jennifer said, she was doing red carpets with Kenneth. She was pretty much brought them to a restaurant where she was working at or some shit like that and had them eating there. So you know, she's pretty much been in the inner circle. And she's starstruck. She's loving the fame. She's loving the attention. She's loving the fact that she's in the circle of the Pettys, and that's why she is trying to debunk Jennifer's story, according to Jennifer, allegedly. Now, we're going to continue saying allegedly for the purposes of the show, but I believe I know where I stand with this already, according to all the details and all the clues and, you know, everything that's came up, which is why I'm trying to get Kenneth Pettys' sister to come join the panel. She's in the chat and, you know, speak her side. Maybe it could bring some missing pieces to the puzzle. Other than that, I'm just going to go with my own conclusions and facts and, you know, how the story unfolds. I hope nobody have warrants. Because if anything happens between Nicki and Kenneth, it will be very awkward working with his family members.
I'm forwarding
I saw
something to you as well.
I saw the receipt you sent me, by the way, y'all.
Thank you.
You said not to show that one, right?
Yeah, don't show that because that's the that, you know, I don't want anyone to know.
No worries. But yeah, it does confirm that Jennifer, the alleged rape victim of Kenneth Petty, did have her daughter.
I just sent you the original. That was the YouTuber that I spoke about. So, you know, I don't want people to think I'm lying because I don't lie. I have no purpose to lie in anything. I sent you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Am I breaking up?
No, you good.
I can't hear you.
You can hear me? Yo, y'all hear me in the chat? Press 1.
Hold on, because it's pretty choppy. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but you're pretty choppy, sweetheart. Hold on.
Oh shit.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. You A1 right now.
1 second.
Y'all hear me? I don't know what they hear me.
1 second. You're pretty choppy.
She said this is an edible worthy episode. I'll be right back. Yo, I'm hating on y'all right now. No. I ain't no hater.
You're pretty choppy. I don't know why. Can you hear me, Hotshot?
Damn. Yeah, I hear you good. It's probably on your end. I wonder if they hear me the same way. Let me see.
I can't hear you, but I sent you the original when I sent the information out to a YouTuber. That was in 2018 when no one was touching it, and then I contacted who I said I contacted when that comment was made, and like I said, the next couple of days, that's when another YouTuber had spoken with her, did a recording.
Somebody said that's her brother from afar. When people come up, they fam come up too, but he's a bum. So, oh shit. I mean, I I agree with the part where you said when people come up, they fam come up too. At least their immediate family, like the brothers and the sisters, at least the close ones. I'm not gonna say the whole extended family, like the uncles and the aunties and the cousins and all that shit, grandma, granddad, but at least the immediate family will get blessed to get out the hood. Is the way I see it.
Oh, yeah, I understand what you're saying. You're saying like if one makes it like a sibling, they should reach back and get the other siblings. And
Right. I mean,
right,
it's only fair. Like, how many people want money from Nicki? You know how many people want money from Kenneth? They gonna do what they gonna do to get at them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I just wouldn't take the risk with my family. Like I would definitely get my family out the hood. At least my closest, family members and the
the
ones,
sisters, brothers, right?
yeah, the ones that the general public knows of and shit like that. I'll definitely get them out the hood. So it's a little questionable when it raises a couple of red flags to me when I see his sister, Kenneth Pettys' sister, is still in Brooklyn in the projects, and she's in my chat right now. So I would love to get her side on that and get her up here. But like she told me 2 days ago, she don't want to get bashed by the internet, and I think it's more of Nicki and Kenneth getting mad at her. You know how Nicki is when it comes to her private info, especially a matter as sensitive as this one. I'm sure that she's not going to want anybody speaking out on this situation but herself, if she has to, if need be. So I completely get it. I get it, bona fide, and I'm not trying to get you in any type of trouble with your brother or your sister-in-law, Nicki Minaj. I'm not trying to do that. That's not my intention. I just want the truth out. I want to shed light on this as much as possible, and I want justice if there is any to be served. That's about it. Sweets is not his money. Nicki didn't want to give Safari a dime for all the years of help. Sony should have just people money.
Mm, mm. I'm just reading the comments.
What up, Tashika? Yeah. So me and Bonafide Beauty, we had a really long conversation. And we spoke about different things. I asked her if what does she want to say on Kenneth Petty's behalf? I'm not gonna go into everything. Like I said, I promised her I wouldn't speak on everything that we spoke about privately. So I'm going to speak on the things that she did give me permission to mention. What she wanted me to tell you guys is the fact that she said Jennifer is lying. She said that Kenneth Petty did not rape Jennifer. She said that it was consensual, that Jennifer was dating, or she didn't say dating. All right, let me rephrase myself. She said they were fucking before the incident. They were already fucking. She didn't mention dating the way Nicki Minaj mentioned. Nicki Minaj said it was going out in a relationship. So it still changes the narrative. Because now Kenneth Petty's sister, which is in the chat, is saying that they were dating, or not dating, fucking rather. And this was just another day that they had fucked. To me, it still doesn't make sense. If you fucking with somebody, why would you want to, see them behind bars? And why would you want to press charges on some fake allegations? What was the reason?
And why was there a cut on her stomach? Why did she get cut? Why? And if that's true, if that story that they're trying to put out is true, how come did the alleged victim have a cut on her body? And that is in court documents. That's in court documents. How come if they have previously had sexual relations and it was consensual, how come that day, allegedly, as the alleged victim says, that she was going to school and he was there already and force her to go into a house?
Exactly.
I don't understand that. That doesn't make any sense. It's in court documents. That's why the blast posted the court documents, because of the salacious allegations that someone posted on their page regarding responding to a fan or whatever in the comments.
Exactly.
If they had any kind of relationship or sexual relationship, how come the alleged victim story is the same from 1994 to 2018 through the correspondence of this going viral, and 2020? The same, everything that she's saying is the same exact words. How come the alleged, if this narrative that they're speaking of, how come she is is 100% being truthful in her words, saying that she did not know him personally. She knew of him because he was in the neighborhood. If they have had a past sexual encounter, allegedly.
Right.
How come allegedly the parents drove her there and tried to uh pretend that they were her relatives to get information on the case and for her to recant it?
Right.
Why did she have to move? Why? I mean, if they had previous relations, why would someone have to move out of state? The state picked it up. That's how the criminal justice field works. The state picks up charges, whether it's the R word or murder. The state picks it up and charges the alleged perpetrator or criminal that they're going to charge.
Right. Exactly. And if the state ain't picking something up that they ain't have no proof to, or they ain't have no evidence to, um, if they feel it's bogus, it's most likely getting thrown out. But
She went to school because that was allegedly, the victim said, that was her safety net. She had already was in trouble that morning from the foster grandmother. Allegedly, they had had a disagreement of her trying to find something, an item, clothing or whatever, and she was already getting allegedly violated in the home. And allegedly to my understanding, allegedly, it was known that she was getting violated already by other relatives in the house. So she wasn't getting any help. So she went to school and alerted the security and a blood relative, she said, allegedly, about what just had happened to her.
right.
So, I mean, I saw someone ask that question. I'm just, answering it.
Thank you for that. Yeah, for those of you who don't know the backstory on Jennifer, which is the alleged rape victim of Kenneth Petty, Nicki Minaj's husband slash baby's daddy. Um, that was what Queen K was just informing you guys on. The fact that she was telling her story on another YouTube's channel, or on her own channel. She also told a story. Uh,
Right, on Nosy, um Mrs. Nosy's channel.
exactly. Um, so thank you so much, Shape of the Dreams. I appreciate you, Queen. New subscriber just joined. My hubby told me thought I'd be interested, and he was right. I'm tuned in. Thank you, man. Shout out to your hubby. I think that was the king that joined earlier too as well. Shout out to both of y'all. Thanks for the support. I appreciate y'all. And Bonafide Beauty, which is Kenneth Petty's sister, if you're still in the chat, please join the panel. We definitely want to talk to you. The public wants to hear from you. The fans want to hear from you. The Barbs are questioning the situation. A lot of the Barbs are they 50-50. They divided in the whole situation. My fans want to hear it. The whole YouTube want to know what's going on with this situation. Did Kenneth Petty really rape Jennifer? Is it a fake story? Is Jennifer lying? What's the motive behind her? If she is lying, what would be the motive for that? People's failed to mention thus far what the motive, what they think, or what you know what I'm saying? The motive would be for Jennifer to be lying or making this up. They're saying that they were fucking already, so that there's no way that Jennifer could have been raped. So why would she want to lie and say that somebody she was already fucking or going out with or dating raped her?
And why did his story change? He changed his story 3 or 4 times with the investigators. It's documented. If people will take time and read it, when I sent it to the blast, they highlighted it.
Mm.
Court documents have um his words where he changed his story 3 or 4 times of how he even first he said he didn't see her, then it came, then he changed the story 3 more times, allegedly.
Yeah, I seen that too. I heard that too. Yeah. So my thing is, if because he was saying Nicki was like, oh no, well they was going out. Plus she was a white girl. They was going out. She was white.
And she's very you can't even when she said that on responding to a fan, and a lot of her fans are still using that narrative right now. They even doxed and put up her information. I've seen her fan pages post the daughter's work or where she used to work, her address, and that's pretty bad, regardless if you're a fan or whatever, you're a human, and you shouldn't put someone's information out there at all. But the alleged victim, she is very much black. You can't even tell if there's a way you can tell a person is biracial. She's you can see her ethnicity, her ethnic, just by looking at her. I can say that, and I think she's a very beautiful person.
Mm. I mean, according to her, she was one of the, nice looking young ladies back in the day. So I'm sure, a lot of the predators or whoever was around at the time was checking her out or whatever the case is.
Yeah, she's very beautiful to me. She's a pretty young lady.
You know what? It reminds me of episodes in the hood all over New York City. Whenever you go to a New York City hood, one of the competitions that go on amongst the fellas, the gangbangers, the drug dealers is who won't get the flyest bitches? Who can get the most bodies? You know what I'm saying? All right, you got the most bodies? Now, how many of those bodies was fly? Let me see how many dime pieces you had. So it becomes a form of a competition of who fucked who and, who fucked the baddest bitches, who had the most bitches, who had the most orgies, threesomes, gangbangs, all that. So I don't put it past. I just don't put it past. Especially when it comes to a beautiful young lady. It happens to anybody. It happens to people you may, think is unattractive. It happens to attractive people. It can happen to kids, boys, girls. It doesn't matter. It can happen to girls. Even if they was going out. Let's just say, let's just put that scenario. Let's just say they were dating. Any kind of forceful sexual interaction is considered rape. Whether you're dating the person, whether you're married, whether you're going out, whether you're boyfriend and girlfriend, it don't matter. So let's just say people want to run with that narrative and say, well, she was going out with him. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say that people want to run with that. Oh, she was going out with him. It don't matter if she was. I don't believe it to be true, but I'm just saying allegedly. Even if she was, if he decided to forcefully rape her or forcefully have sex with her that day, it's rape, regardless to what. She could have been, let's just say she was going out with him. Let's just say, for example, she was going out with him. She could have been easily trying to break up with him. Like, listen, I ain't trying to fuck with you no more. I ain't trying to, what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do this shit no more. And he could have been, irate that day and say, well, you ain't leaving. I'm cutting you if you leave. As a matter of fact, take this shit off. I'm fucking you whenever I want. Who knows what went down? We wasn't there.
Right. But I don't think people should stop her or anyone from speaking out from their own experience of a situation that they went through. From the conversations that she's had and that I've had with her, she has not disrespected, the foster parent, in any way. She has not disrespected any of the foster relatives at all. She just speaking out on what happened to her and the alleged threats and having to move because of that comment that was posted on the page.
Somebody asked Bonafide Beauty, which is Kenneth Petty's actual blood sister, and she's in the chat. Shout out to her. She's having a conversation with us today, at least from the chat. It's better than nothing. Miracle Fuqua said, have you met your nephew yet at Bonafide Beauty? That's a good question. Has Kenneth Petty or Nicki Minaj came around to present the baby to you so that you can meet your nephew? If so, do you even know the name of your nephew? If not, why not? You said you don't want to come up here to speak on their side of the story because you said that's Kenneth Petty's and Nicki Minaj's story to tell, but you wanted to speak on Corey. Fine, that's fine. And you can come up here and just solely speak on Corey. That's fine too. And we're going to respectfully give you that chance to do so. We're going to platform with you, and we're going to let you speak your truth and your piece. Everybody got a side to the story, you know what I'm saying? And everybody plays a role. So if you want to just come up here and address the Corey situation, that is fine too, because we did have Corey up here 2 days ago, and we interviewed him. And he spoke a lot of shit about Kenneth Petty and Nicki Minaj. He had a lot to say. So I'm sure you have a lot to say in regards to him trying to defame your brother or trash your brother or fuck up your brother's reputation. So yeah, feel free if you want to come up here and do that. I could respect that, like Sweets the Queen just said. I could definitely respect that. And I'm thankful that you even came here. So let me drop the link one more time. You don't have to show your face, none of that. Bonafide Beauty. If you click on this link, you're gonna look like the person next to me. You see the little white circle here with the little, right here. Right here. So yeah, you're gonna look like that. You ain't gotta show your camera like I'm doing, none of that. You could just come here and we could just hear your voice, or you could call in. I'm a put the call-in number one more time so that if you decide to call in, and don't give my number to Kenneth Petty and Nicki Minaj. I don't want them harassing me and threatening me. No, I'm kidding. I'm not trying to laugh. This is a real serious situation, y'all. I'm just trying to, be humorous. There's a lot of people hurt, a lot of feelings hurt. This is a real sensitive topic. It's a real sensitive matter that we're dealing with. So I want us to be respectful to each other's feelings when it comes to every party in this case. If Kenneth Petty was to come here right now, I'll give him a fair chance to speak his truth. That's just who I am. Everybody deserves a chance and the benefit of the doubt. We can't say for sure something is certain before gathering all the evidence and speaking to all the parties that's involved in the situation. But I'm open to all that. So anyone from your side, from Kenneth's side, you, the sister, or anybody else in your family or group of friends that want to speak on his behalf is more than welcome to come up here. Even Kenneth Petty and Nicki Minaj themselves. And you did tell me that they might be watching, right? Bonafide Beauty, you told me that you wasn't sure if they watched my show, but you was going to ask them. Could you at least give me the answer to that question on the show in front of everybody? Did they tell you if they watched my video with the interview about Kenneth Petty that I did with his ex-best friend, or what did they say? Did they watch the show? Are they mad at me? Do they want to take my head off? What's going on? Put me on. I just want to know. Mayana Johnson says, "Hey, Kenneth Petty's sister to Bonafide Beauty." Yes, Kenneth Petty's sister is in the chat for all of you that's just joining the show. We have Bonafide Beauty in the chat, which is Kenneth Petty's sister. She's over here sticking up for him as she should. That's her brother. I'm not mad at her for that. She's sticking up for her brother, and she's saying that the ex-best friend that we had on the show 2 days ago when we was interviewing him was lying on her brother, Kenneth Petty. So Bonafide Beauty, please come up here and join.
Did she say she was coming up?
She didn't. She said she didn't want to speak on Kenneth's situation. She want to speak on Corey. So
Corey.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen these already. Let me see. What's she saying? I'm late on the comments, y'all. My bad. I'm getting there. She might be independent. All that.
All I see, I didn't see. She said I just saw her. Maybe I don't know if the comments are delayed. I just saw her speaking on her apartment getting renovated. She was speaking, so I don't know if the comments are delayed or not.
Okay, let me see. Somebody said 901 Don, where is he? Where is he? A millionaire? He a bum? It's Nicki's money. Wow. The cousin spoke to Black Tea Blog and spoke on it. See, Black Tea Blog is a messy ass trick.
Extremely, and she's a Nicki. She's a fan. So, and she's very biased. She's very biased. Like the salacious things that I've heard her say on her channel, it's very disturbing for her to be a Black female to be upholding, trying to get a follow from Nicki on Twitter or Instagram. The things that she is sharing and saying, interviewing people, trying to change the narrative of a person that has allegedly been violated is disturbing to me.
That's a fact. True talk. I agree with that. I agree on that.
She's a huge fan of Nicki Minaj.
Oh yeah,
her avatar is of Nicki Minaj. She's a huge fan. So I would take what she says with a grain of salt.
And even before this whole shit unfolded, she was repping Nicki. Like she never had nothing negative to say about Nicki. Like she
never. That's what I'm saying. She's a fan. I've seen her page. I've seen her. If you go on her Twitter, Nicki. I call that fan base "Children of the Corn." I coined that term, "Children of the Corn." Now it's a lot of her fans that are okay. They're logical. I'm speaking of the Children of the Corn. They're a whole cult.
Oh yeah, I see how they go in, man. Listen,
Sorry to the ones that are logical that are in the and if there's any fans, I'm not speaking of you if you're not.
Yeah, no, listen, there's some real decent barbs out there. There's barbs with a good head on their shoulders. The ones that I call out on is the garbs. I call them garbs because they have no brain.
So
they're brain dead, like they zombies and shit. Those are the garbs. There's two different fan bases for Nicki Minaj. The garbs have no fucking respect. They're trash. You know what I'm saying? They're evil. But the barbs, they're more the respectful ones, the level-headed ones, the mature ones. You know what I'm saying? The ones that see right from wrong. Other than that, I seen what they do. They was attacking me too on my Twitter.
Wow, they were tagging you. You better put your page on private.
Oh, yeah, they definitely attacked me already. They cyber jumped me already.
Wow.
Well, I got thick skin. I got pretty thick skin. At least I like to think so. Bonafide Beauty says, I don't want to. So this is Kenneth Petty's sister. She does not want to come on the platform to talk about Kenneth Petty and Nicki Minaj. She wants them to speak on their own story, and I will respect that. But I do want you to come up here and speak on Corey, Sunday Gracie, and chasing the bag for sure. Sure, she was disgusting the way she was coming at Jennifer. Let's keep in mind, y'all. A lot of people keep saying to the victim, to Kenneth Petty's rape victim, oh, well, why is your own cousin speaking out against you and saying that you was this, you was claiming Kenneth and all that, this, that, and the third. Let's keep in mind, let's be clear, that is not her actual blood biological cousin. This
right.
is her cousin. A lot of us motherfuckers don't even fuck with our biological cousins. Could you imagine a foster cousin? Like, come on, make that shit make sense. That shit don't hold no credit, no weight, because she's your foster cousin. She could have been hating on you from day one. This is her chance to spin her story. None of this is alleged, says Tina Donald. He pleaded guilty to a lesser charge. And the only reason why, according to Jennifer, they gave him a lesser charge is because she did not appear in court, or she did not want to testify due to being scared and fearing for her life and this, that, and third, or fearing,
right. The narrative that I think the YouTuber, I gave her the name Woody Woodpecker, I will not say her name. The narrative that she gave, saying that he was given a wrong deal. His parents wasn't involved in his life. He was a kid, and he's one of those, black male victims that the systematic system just threw the book at with no representation, couldn't afford a lawyer, and he had to do a plea deal and accept the allegations of allegedly the R word, the alleged victim, which is crazy, which is incorrect in those court documents.
Shout out to the one.
Because his parents were very much involved.
Yeah, man. Look, this is serious. It's deep. The rabbit hole is getting deeper. And there's a lot of hurt people involved. The alleged victim is hurt. I'm sure Kenneth and Nicki are hurt. Come on, this is tarnishing Nicki's career, her image, her reputation, her legacy. This is serious. We have one of the biggest superstars in the world. We got her sister in the chat right now. Her sister-in-law is in the chat, Bonafide Beauty, right now with her comments on the screen. We have her in the chat defending her, Nicki and Kenneth's name to the best as she could, to the best of her knowledge. Because to my understanding, Bonafide Beauty, you was very young at the time of the alleged rape. When your brother allegedly raped Jennifer, Bonafide Beauty, you was probably, if he was 16, you might have been like 10 or 12 years old, correct? Could you please answer me that, Bonafide Beauty? Was you around 10 or 12 when your brother allegedly raped Jennifer?
I think he mentioned you because I think this is his format, and I responded to what he was saying. I said it was salacious of you being a Afro-melanin woman to sit here and accuse the alleged victim to be lying. And I said, I think part of it is because you're a fan of hers. So, I mean, taking it with a grain of salt.
Black Tea Blog, go ahead. She said, why am I getting messages? Black Tea Blog, why? Right. Why not Black Tea Blog? Would you like to?
It was very respectful. No one disrespected you.
Yeah, Black Tea Blog. I just said you trash for being biased.
Well, he said you're trash.
To your face, if you want to come up here with all due respect, I'm not trying to disrespect you. This is just my term, my way of speaking. And I feel like
yes, research is very important. That's why you should have researched correctly instead of misinterpreting the words when you got the court documents and sent it to a lot of the Children of the Corn fan base because you're a fan base. So, please, if this is your channel, so I'm not going to go in because I'm going to be very respectful, but please don't use the word research because you didn't research anything. I'm the one who let the documents get to Blast and Daily Mail. So how dare you say research? You misinterpreted her words. The interview that she did with the beautiful YouTuber Nosy Ho, you switched the words up and then you sent documents out to children who do not read. Again, not all of those fan bases are like that, who do not read, who do not understand the legalese or legal terms at all. The things you did are salacious and they're disturbing. No, you're wrong.
well,
You're wrong. I won't go back and forth with you because I respect everyone and I respect this man's format.
Wow, we have somebody else in the chat by the name of Robert Champion. Welcome to the chat, King, and thanks for joining and supporting the show. He says this is not the only girl that Kenneth raped.
Right.
We do have somebody joining backstage. 20 Days of August. Who's this? Welcome to the show, 20 Days of August. What's going on? What role do you play?
So I just got something to say. I just feel like y'all wrong for coming
I
at
can't
Black Tea
hear.
Blog.
Do I need to come back out and come back in?
Yeah, come out and come back in, Queen K. We also got my sister backstage. Let me bring her on. You said we wrong about Black Tea Blog. Please explain. Elaborate.
Because first off, she's a black woman. That's first off. Y'all need to stop disrespecting someone that did facts. This girl that's online sounds like the same girl that's on Armand Wiggins on all kind of shows making up lies. Keep y'all name out her mouth.
What the fuck you mean we need to stop disrespecting? Be clear. How the fuck we disrespected her? Now, see, now you're going to get me a little disrespectful. You're not clear. You just coming on here to talk shit. Be clear. And now we're gonna start over because y'all see you getting a little hype and a little antsy, and we talking calm over here, all right? So calm yourself before you come on here. Now we're gonna start over. I'm going to unmute your mic. Now you say what the fuck you gotta say. Respectfully.
Respectfully, the woman that you have online with you is someone that wants to tear Nicki Minaj down. You understand what I'm saying?
What would I gain for tearing someone down? I'm not understanding. I am speaking of the alleged.
You sound so familiar. You sound like you've been on every single blog on YouTube. You sound so familiar.
I don't. First of all, I don't do blogs.
You sound
so
familiar. You sound familiar. You do blogs right now.
I don't do blogs. I don't do blogs. So the allegation that you're saying about me, you're incorrect. I don't do blogs.
Stop trying to sound so professional because you're not professional.
I'm sorry that you're I'm sorry that your left or your right side of your brain is not comprehending. I haven't said anything about Nicki Minaj other than the post that she made in 2018. So don't you dare come on here trying to think you gonna read me because Hot Shot know I'm your ass. Don't disrespect.
You've been reading. That's how you know.
Hold on.
What's up? So first of all, Hot Shot, that was disrespectful.
Hold up. Because they can't. Everybody. Y'all echo. I need to hear exactly what's going on clearly. And I want to know how we. Hold on. Could you come up in the back?
You said what?
You got me tripping.
How I got you tripping in the background?
I got myself in the background.
Okay, maybe I need to use my phone.
All right. So try to mute. She got over. Try to mute whatever you got in the background and come back in. All right. So going back.
Yeah, respectfully, she's wrong, man. She's not. You know what I'm saying? She's not telling the truth. She's on here trying to get clout. She says she don't do blogs, but she's doing blogs.
Hot Shot.
You're doing blogs and you look stupid.
How am I trying to get clout?
And Nicki Minaj, if you listening, sue this lady. Sue this lady that's on here.
I don't deal with the
sue this lady. Nicki, if you're listening, sue her.
Okay,
about the victim. That's it.
Can y'all hear me?
Nicki is
Why would I
listening.
want clout? Have I given out my Instagram? Have I given out
Excuse
any
me, the Black Queen
information?
is speaking.
Did I
Go ahead,
post my
lady. Whatever you were
pictures?
saying.
So the things that
Okay,
you're saying are very
okay.
incorrect.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. Let me just ask y'all a question. Let's be real. But let's put the Nicki to the side. Now, if this was your family member, how would y'all deal with this?
You're asking Hot Shot first?
I'm
sweetheart?
asking everybody.
Oh,
Everybody.
everybody.
I wouldn't deal with
I
anybody that raped anybody.
Okay, so you won't deal with anybody that raped anybody, right? But yet it's you up here and it sounds like we're coming attacking Nicki Minaj. Keep in mind all
It
these people
does.
no, listen what I'm saying. This is why listen.
You said take Nicki out of the agenda, but you just put her in the deck. Why are you fans? Why are you fans? The main thing you think this has
Can
nothing
you let
to
her
do with her. The
finish?
only
Like,
reason why
what's
she's
going on?
involved is because she married and
Okay,
she
okay,
posted
all right.
in 2018 that the alleged victim was white and that she was his girlfriend. And
Remember,
she's
I'm the fan,
condoning what
guys.
is
She's the
happening.
one
That's
talking
the
about
only
Nicki
reason why
Minaj.
she's involved. No one is attacking her. You guys, you fans, are putting her in the deck. Only way she's attacked, of course, because Nicki is a entertainer, so she's gonna be attached. It's her husband.
Okay,
so please stop
okay,
saying somebody's trying to tear down her legacy.
Can she please
I am
finish
unknown.
though?
I'm
Like,
an
it's
unknown person.
respectful.
My picture is not even
It would be
shown. I
respectful
haven't
if you let
given
her.
out any my name or anything for the
man.
gentleman to accuse me of clout. I don't do clout. I'm 40 years old. I don't
Chaser.
do clout. I'm a business
Oh
owner,
my
and Hot
God.
Shot knows that.
Damn.
So don't accuse
You're
me
not a business
coming
owner,
on this
'cause I'm
man's
sending this to your
format
business. If you're a
accusing
business
me
owner-
of being a clout chaser.
Oh,
I leave that for you children.
Okay.
Yo.
All right.
Okay.
What I'm saying is this, right? What we're seeing is a prime example of what goes on in people's family, where a child, something happens to a child and everything is brushed under the rug, right? Now, the young lady, this happened to her when she was underage. She felt that she had to go to her school, not who was watching her, to get justice. Now, it's not like this man, it was alleged. He was convicted. There's proof out there, right? So my whole thing is this: to victimize her numerous times, to have her tell her story, to dox her family. This is like crazy to me. All because of someone that you like, that's an artist that you like. But you got to keep in mind, this happens in a lot of families. You understand what I'm saying? So my whole thing is this: if this was your daughter, your niece, your sister, would you be capping for the person who victimized your family member? That's just my thing, because people are not looking at it in that perspective. Like,
what's your definition of capping though?
Like how they going hard to prove like the person, the victim, is lying. You get what I'm saying?
Yo, that's trash. Yo, wait. Before y'all continue, that's trash. If you was recording Black Sea Block, because somebody said you was recording, that's why there was an echo. If you was, I mean, listen, you ain't got to record to make content on me. I know you got a pretty popping channel, and if you're gonna make content, just say that. But listen, we here to speak the truth. I spoke about you, in a way that I said you was biased. So I'm waiting for you to come back up here and address me without the feedback in the background. You, what's his name? 20 Days of August. I don't know what role you play. What are you like? Are you a content creator?
But she came to address.
Well, why are you here defending Black Sea Block? What role do you play?
No, I am
You're a content creator,
first
right?
off, I'm defending her because she's a black woman, just like I would defend anybody. I'm a content creator,
yes.
But I just heard this girl that you're talking to on a lot of blogs. She's been on plenty of blogs.
I have not been on any blogs, sir. And then number two,
how do we know?
Number two,
you sound so
lying.
familiar,
and number
though.
Two, I have not been on
I'm
a
gonna
lot
make
of
sure I go
nothing.
back.
Number two, only thing that I said about Black Tea Blog, someone brought
Be 40 years old and let someone speak.
And on here, and all I said was that the things that she said was salacious by her being a black woman, a black
disrespectfully.
woman.
Yes, you did.
I said that she was the things that she said on her show were salacious and they were distraught. That's what I said. So I can't say that now. I can't say that. Are you upset because I said that? I said now they are
and
salacious
like you're saying right now,
and they were destroyed
because
she is a black woman to be. to be sending things to fan pages
Well, you
of
can address
the
her. She's here.
documents and
Address her.
misinterpreting what
Address
the
her.
interview that the alleged victim gave to Nosy Ho. That's what I said. And I said the documents that she sent fan pages that I
Saying you
saw
are more
her in the
obsessed with Nicki
comments
Minaj than
on,
I. That's
it was very disturbing. What does it have to do with you?
Oh my god. You are a fan.
Right.
You are a fan. You're a fan.
Okay,
That's
sir,
what
if you
about
say
Nicki
so.
Minaj
A
more than I
fan
am.
of who? I'm not understanding.
I don't know if you realize that.
I'm speaking on the alleged victim or any
I know,
victim
sir.
that
You're a
has
fan
been
of
lied
Nicki
to.
Minaj.
So I'm not understanding who
Yeah,
is the fan.
You're a fan of Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
Wait. Can I just say something?
I'm not under. Okay, sir. I'll let you have that if you say so, sir.
We're gonna speak one at a time. So we're gonna.
Sorry, I can't hear. Like I don't know if it's my end. It's like going in and out. So I don't know if I'm late on the. There's a delay. So I didn't know that anyone was speaking. If I'm speaking over anyone.
I hear you guys, but I don't know if y'all can hear me good. I hear y'all.
Good night.
I think it's a delay.
Can I just say something?
End, so apologies.
All right, go ahead, Chad. What do you got to say on this?
I can hear you.
All right. The man talking about tearing down black woman. All Black T Black does is tear down Cardi B just to come up. Everything on Black T Black channel is negative about Cardi B. She has nothing positive to say about Cardi B. So she needs to take several seats and sit her ass down because she's looking at a come up of Cardi B.
I didn't know that.
and people like that doesn't deserve to be on planet Earth. Black T Bag. She's nothing but a selfless bitch.
Wow.
Black tea bag here.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Nobody understand what you're saying.
Cardi B, but she doesn't know that the more she hate Cardi B, the more God bless Cardi B.
Let's be respectful.
I don't know. I'm speaking on the allegations.
More fake
and
streams.
The victim,
yeah, we get it.
And I think she has a right to speak out. That's all I'm talking about. I don't care about any of the celebrities.
All right, everybody, please. We got Kenneth Pettys' sister on, and I really want to hear from her on this whole situation before I hear from all of y'all. So, Kenneth Pettys' sister.
Hotshot, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
It's going again.
Hold on, because we got Shannon, we got Kenneth Pettys' sister in the chat trying to come on the panel and speak. So we're gonna let her get her word in. And then we're gonna address whatever you want to say on the comments, Black Sea blog, or on your defense.
I should mute everybody so you can hear the sister, so there's no echo.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that. She came off the panel. I guess she's probably gonna try to come back on. She's probably having technical difficulties. But let me go ahead and let Black Chi Blog give her a chance to speak. I want to be fair and respectful to everybody on the platform, on the panel. I want you to go ahead and speak your piece.
Black Chi doesn't deserve respect. She does this to Cardi B. She's nothing but a selfish bitch.
Echoing. What?
All right, go ahead.
Is there still an echo? I'm using my MacBook, so I don't know.
I hear you. I see. But I hear you.
Okay. So, that's funny that person just said I tore down Cardi B when my video yesterday was actually supporting her. But this victim just did a new video where she said that she never wanted anyone to see this video. She should have done it on Facebook. But that's not true because she put Kenneth Petty's name in there. And I have the 1995 case documents. People don't understand that Kenneth Petty wasn't originally arrested for raping anybody. He was arrested on a gun charge. Then she says that she went straight to school. That's not true. I have her sister. I have her cousin. Her grandmother is the one who was with her when everything went down. And her grandmother went to get the charges dropped. So I just think that's why I said research is so important.
Oh, can I speak? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, wait.
Okay.
Wait, one at a time.
I don't think people can hear.
Chad, if you're gonna respond to Black Sheep Blog, just keep the cuss words and the disrespect. I want to be able to get everybody's point of view out. I don't want to be, a big argument on the panel.
Okay, I won't disrespect her, but she's a liar.
But Black Tea Blog, you keep saying that you spoke to her cousin, her sister, ma'am. The same thing, the narrative that you're trying to push and say that the alleged victim, her truth is not, she's lying. How do you know that the people that you're speaking to isn't lying? How can you take their word as bond when the victim is stating and court documents say that the alleged perpetrator changed the story 3 or 4 times.
Right.
How can you say
Well,
that people text messages between Miss Grayson, who is not a blood relative of her, who is younger than the alleged victim, who was not there when the incident happened, and how can you say that that what they're telling you is facts and it's research just because they said it? When
Because
there are
the
text
police, because the
messages.
police report says who was there.
I
That's
didn't
why.
hear.
The police report tells you who was present during the rape kit. It tells you who was present during interrogation.
Oh,
How
can
can you?
I say something?
Yeah.
You
So
do
just
know
because
that
people
when
were present, that means that she's lying?
wait,
That not only her, anyone.
you do know that when you're under the age of 18, you have to have a parent present.
Correct.
So
Thank
with
you. Who
that
said
being
that?
said, if she had to have a rape kit conducted, there had to be an adult there.
To
And
get permission.
also when they have to interrogate her or ask her questions, there have to be an adult present at that time. So that kind of don't really like goes what you're saying.
That's my exactly.
But she said nobody was there. She said she was by herself.
No, she said no.
Yes, she did. She said that she went straight to school. She said the police took her to show her where Petty was. Then she went and got a rape kit. She said nobody was with her at the hospital. That's what her video says.
Let me tell you, it happened 26 years ago. 26
I didn't
years
hear that.
ago. You understand? And for you to do to a victim, that is very, very low. And let me tell you, you building a channel 18 Cardi B won't help you because the negativity that you put out will come back and bite you. That is what I'm telling you, Black T-Bag. Don't call yourself Black T-Bag. Call yourself Nicki Minaj T-Bag because that is what you sound like. You're very low class. You have no class.
Oh, that's very. Oh, that hurts my feelings so bad. Oh my
It
god.
should hurt. It should
Oh my
literally
gosh.
hurt
She's
nobody.
speaking. Okay.
The more you hate Cardi B, the more God bless her. The more you hate this, the
Actually,
more God bless her.
I found out a lot about Cardi B doing this investigation, and to be quite honest, I have way more respect for her now than I did before because she has a lot going on in the hood as well. So, whatever.
Let me ask you.
Hold on. We got,
Why do you hate on Cardi B so much? Why?
yeah, chill. Hold on. We got Bonafide Beauty on the chat. So I'm muting all of y'all real quick. I've been wanting to hear from her all night. This is Kenneth Pettys' sister. She's on the panel. So welcome to the panel, Bonafide. I don't know if you can hear us. I know you hear it, but I don't know if you can hear us.
I can hear you. We're going in and out.
All right, I hear you though. Welcome to the channel. How's everything? Yo, Bonafide. Welcome to the show, Bonafide. Welcome to the show, baby. You hear me?
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I mean,
So what do you say on your brother Kenneth Petty and behalf, or on what do you want to say about the interview we had with Corey? I know you don't want to really speak too much on your brother Kenneth Petty and Nicki Minaj.
Corey is really a fraud. He's telling a whole bunch of lies. He's using the things that he has done and switching them off on my brother. And
Could you for the chat, for those of you that's just tuning in that don't know what's going on, can you give a little backstory on you?
Can I say who Corey is?
No, I said, can you give everybody a little backstory on who you are for those of the people that's just tuning in?
I'm Kenneth Pettys' sister.
All right,
His blood sister, his real sister.
Okay. And has he reached out to you regarding the situation? Is he mad that about what's going on, or is there anything?
He's not upset about it. He's been seeing the thing. He knew what Corey was doing for a long time now, so he's laughing at Corey right now because Corey's making a fool of himself. And I hope one day soon that everybody will see that he's a fraud, because that man, and he just inboxed me a couple hours ago, threatened my family, something's gonna happen on Christmas, and all of that. The guy is mentally, he's unstable.
He'll be exposed tonight. 6:30. He'll be exposed in about a minute.
Yeah. He's unstable. He's on drugs. 1 minute, I guess, when he's high, he's big and mighty. He's threatening my family. The next, he's in my inbox apologizing. He never meant to disrespect my mother, my grandmother, or me. And to just basically tell you he's very upset because he feels like because my brother left out the hood, that he was supposed to go right along with him. You know, before he even tried to do anything for his family, he was supposed to put Corey first. So that's why he's mad. And I told you previously that I don't really want to address anything with the Jennifer story because it's not my story to tell, one. But I will tell you that I believe my brother because I have seen Jennifer at my grandmother's house when we were younger. They even went to daycare together. She lied when she said she didn't know him. She knew him very well. And that's all I'm going to say on that. Besides the fact that if my parents took her to the police station, why would she go with her raised parents? Please explain that.
Wait, you said you seen Jennifer at your grandmother's house back then?
Plenty of times because I used to be at my grandmother's house while my mother was at work.
How old were you when the alleged incident
11.
happened? 11. That's what I thought. And so as an 11-year-old little girl, you remember seeing Jennifer, the alleged rape victim of your brother?
She was over there numerous times. She was right on the other end of the block of my grandmother's house, so she was known.
Okay. And so you said when I spoke to you in private, you said you didn't know her to go out with your brother, but you did know her to date and or have sex.
Yeah, my brother. I won't lie, my brother was a ladies' man, so he had a lot of girls around him. That's one of the reasons why I will tell you that he does not have to take anyone's vagina.
And so you're saying everything that Corey, which is the guy Kenneth Pettys' ex-best friend, is lying about everything.
Corey is lying about everything.
Let me just one thing about Corey. So now you're telling the whole world that you're my brother's best friend from the sandbox that was together every day, and then you come out and say that you never knew that he was charged with rape. So you didn't wonder where your best friend was for the years that he served in prison?
Okay.
You know, that makes no sense. He's a fraud. He's trying to get attention. He's trying to get money and all of that. So, you know, that man is unbelievable. He's unbelievable. And I couldn't even believe that he was doing the things that he was doing. And like I said, a lot of the things that he said my brother did, he was actually doing. And I'm not going to sit here. I'm not going to sit here and say that my brother was a saint because he's not. He has history. But right. I know that I believe when he said that he did not rape that girl, because why would you rape someone if you can get it from about 10 other females? And why? And I really don't understand. Why would you go with his parents anywhere after he raped you?
Right. And so you feel like Corey's making this shit up because he's mad that Kenneth Petty
I know for a fact Corey is making up a lot of things. And when I first asked him, address him about the things that he was saying, you know what he said to me? Just tell your brother to call me, and I'll delete everything. I'll stop all of this. He just wants my brother's attention, and my brother doesn't want to be involved with him anymore. Because if you have best friends like him, why do you need enemies?
Corey is hurt, and that's what you guys are gonna see in my video tonight. His family is hurt that he's lying on Kenneth. Kenneth is like a brother to his family. He lied about everything. He doesn't even take care of his kids. His sister, who I'm talking to tonight, raises his kids because he doesn't want to be around them. Corey is really, he's in trouble. So he's, yeah.
When Nicki Minaj lied that the girl was white, when Nicki Minaj lied that there was an age difference, why should we believe them all now?
She is white. You guys just haven't seen her last name. She is white.
She's half white. Let's get that clear, Black T Blog. She's half white. She's not completely white the way Nicki Minaj had made it try to be. She's halfway.
You guys are looking for any reason to find fault. You get on this platform and drag Nicki on a daily basis, and I'm trash. This is exactly why you're still at the same amount of subscribers. Trash.
Your life is very sad. Your life is very sad. I hope Nicki Minaj.
You're a biased ass blogger. All you do is come up here and defend Nicki, no matter what she do. Your word is not credible to me. And that's what I wanted to prove.
Nicki Minaj doesn't even acknowledge that blogger. Our life is very sad. She's worse than.
Because I didn't even ask her to talk. I'm still talking to Kenneth Pettys before she really interrupt. Yeah, back to you, Bonafide.
Everybody got to mute their mic because there's a lot of feedback.
Yeah, somebody got to mute. Somebody hold on. I don't know who got the shit on, but I gotta take some people off. I'm gonna say,
because I can't really hear it going in and out.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring you back on tomorrow. I thought I got some other people earlier. Hold on. All right. Yeah, that's what it was. Now we back. So Bonafide, I'm sorry, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I hear you.
Listen, I just want to solve the fucking mystery. It's nothing against your brother Kenneth Pettys, nothing against Nicki Minaj. I've seen it time and time again on my channel. Nicki Minaj is a great artist. I'm not okay with her character or her attitude. She doesn't have the best attitude, in my opinion, but it is what it is. That does not negate the fact that she's a great artist and she's good at what she does. So I'm not trying to be, the person to help, bring her down or nothing like that. I'm trying to be the person to help bring justice. And what bothers me the most is that if there is any truth to this girl, Jennifer, we are all the monsters right here. We are all the monsters for not even giving this girl the benefit of the doubt. It's the least we could have done. The least we could have done is let her get her story, her side of the story out there without bashing her, without discriminating, without judging her. And then we could have had a feedback, or we could have had something to rebut. But a lot of people didn't even do that. And that's what made me question a lot of the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because right now I'm respectfully letting you talk your side for your brother Kenneth Petty. I'm letting you, speak your piece. Motherfuckers ain't do that shit with Jennifer. Or jump on flip like, yo, this bitch is lying, this they was attacking her, bullying her. So that's not what I'm here. I'm an anti-bully, but I will bully a bully. I do respect you, Bonafide. Like the way you came on the platform is real respectful, and this is how I wish everybody else would have came up with. Because then we'll understand each other a little better. If your brother is innocent, then I would love for him to prove his innocence, and I would love for him to, come out clean from this whole situation.
Right, and as I told you, that they're his story to tell, and I'm gonna let him tell it. I was not there, but like I said, I believe my brother, and I have my reasons why I believe my brother.
Okay. And so, where do you think Jennifer got cut from? Like she had a cut on her stomach and her face, according to the court documents. Where do you think that cut came from?
I honestly have no idea. I have no idea. If she's saying it's from him, it could have been from him. And she's also been abused in her foster home, so it could have been from there. I have no idea. I can't tell you. I wasn't with her.
Okay. Do you have a relationship with Kenneth and Nicki right now at the moment?
Yes, I do. I speak to all of my siblings every day because family is everything to me. I have a big family by myself, and I take care of them very well. Just to go back to the question why you asked why I'm still in the hood. This is where I choose to be. I have a son that's in the National Honor Society, and he's about to finish high school, and he wants to be here so he can finish and graduate with his friends. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm not, you saying I live in the projects. I don't live in the projects. I'm having renovations done on my house, so the walls and stuff are all messed up. But
no, that's fine.
I'm content where I'm at. I'm
from the hood.
Always been. Listen. I'm from the hood. I'm from the hood. I'm from the hood in Queens. I live in the hood in Brooklyn now. That's just me, and there's no shame in my game.
No, there's no shame in my game.
What I will tell you is I'm very independent. I've worked all my life. I currently do work for the city. I'm not going to say where because you know why, but I do work for the city of New York.
You don't want to dox nobody.
And I'm living comfortably. Like his friend, you see Corey's like, oh, so why are you still in that apartment in Brooklyn? Because I'm not waiting for the next person to bless me. Everything I have, I'm proud to say that I got it on my own. I have a 4-bedroom, 2-bath apartment, and I'm living comfortably. I have enough room. And the neighborhood that I live in is the hood, but it's not bad. So I'm comfortable. My kids are safe. I'm safe, and I'm definitely not worried. And I'm gonna continue to work, even if they were to move me to Beverly Hills when I decide to go or cut a big check. I'm still gonna do what I've been doing. This is my life, and I'm happy with my life. I made this life for myself.
Are you looking forward to moving to Beverly Hills and working for Nicki or Penny?
No, not really, because I'm just from knowing her and being Kenneth Petty's sister, I'm harassed daily. My kids, my family, I have to deal with, I usually stay quiet with everybody on social media when they're talking about my brother. I never say anything. But Corey is a totally different story because me and Corey know the truth. And he knows he's lying.
Have you met your nephew as a son?
I'm sorry?
Have you met your nephew, Nicki Minaj's son?
I've seen him. I've seen him, but you also have to remember that COVID is coming
Right.
back up rapidly, and he's a
Right.
newborn, and his immune system is not always there. You know, not all there. And then on top of that, even though I'm Kenneth's sister, she's a superstar. She
Right.
doesn't want people to have access of everything because this is her first child. And, you know, I listen, like I said, family is everything for me. This is her first baby, and she wants to be the first person to put everything out there. And you have to respect it because I would be mad when I had my first son 16 years ago and somebody else was posting him before I got the chance. Or if somebody else went to the blog and told them that I gave birth before I can even get out the hospital bed.
Right.
You know, and even though that stuff that comes along with being a celebrity, she's still a human being.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. I wanted to ask you, I asked you when we had a private conversation 2 days ago if they were, tuned into the show and seen the interview with Corey. Do you know if there is, did they let you know word on that?
I don't think he's really seeing anything. He's not like going to look for it. I have been telling him certain things that Corey's been saying.
Okay.
And basically he's just laughing like he's lying. He knows he's lying, but just let him talk. He's even told me stop giving him attention because that's all he wants. And it's true. Because even like I have gone back and forth with this man on his Instagram. He's been on my Instagram. I put up stories about this man and tagged him with the truth. And yesterday I said to myself, you know what? I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna have a blessed day, and I'm not gonna be bothered. I have my own family and my own husband who's getting very irritated at the fact that I'm spending so much time on social media and talking to blogs.
You gotta do what you
I
gotta do.
said I'm gonna take the day off, and this man got on my Instagram and commented under the same birthday post that you posted of my husband's birthday, and said, well, if you had 100 million, he could have had a bigger cake. The fact of the matter is, my husband didn't even want a cake for his birthday. He already got his present. I bought the cake because the kids wanted the cake for his birthday.
I'm sorry. Listen. Let me clarify that. I eat Friendly's ice cream and all that. It's just I'm thinking like, yo, as a celebrity sister-in-law, like you would think you got the most.
Oh, see, this is my new Instagram page because my other one was hacked and deleted. So this is a new Instagram page. But let me tell you something. My kids' birthday parties, their cakes or their parties are good. They have really nice parties. It's not just in the house. My husband is a grown man. And he doesn't, he'd rather a car or sneakers or something. He doesn't give a damn about cake because, like he said, as soon as we go in our room, the kids are going to eat it all anyway.
Now, don't get me wrong. Listen, I like when celebrity family members are humble as fuck too. So I like to see that too. That when I see that, I was like, oh, she man humble. I like that. Like I'm just wondering.
I'm very humble, and I'm not here to pat myself on the shoulder, but I'm a very good person, and I'm a good woman. And let me tell you something: rape is not a joke. It's not a joke at all. It's serious. But if like I said, I believe my brother, and because there's a lot of things that with Jennifer that I don't want to get into, but I spoke to you about it before already. Yeah. That she did even after the rape. That proves that to me is like that's not the actions of a rape victim, and then again I really can't say that because everybody reacts differently.
Right.
But I'm quiet. I say to myself, like I said, I was not intending to be all over social media. Going back, I addressed Corey and Corey only, and that got everybody's attention because I didn't like what he was doing. My mother and my grandmother raised this man, took this man and fed him, gave him a place to sleep and all of that, and he got on his live and lied and said my mother and my grandmother sucked his penis for crack. So I was mad.
Right.
I was infuriated because don't do that. And then when I came at him with it, he's like, I'm sorry. Even to my little sister, I'm sorry. I love your mom. I love your grandmother. But Kenny hurt me. Your mother and your brother didn't come to my mother's funeral. And and I asked my mother, I said, why didn't you go to his mother's funeral? She said, I knew that lady, but I didn't know her like that. And she was buried in Texas. We live in New York. And so it's like that's why she didn't go to the funeral. And my brother has his own reasons why he didn't go to the funeral because everything that's going on with him. And I understand this man is very hurt by his mother passing. And I feel like he may be very hurt because he no longer speaks to my brother. And I think those are the only two people that really love that man. So he's lashing out, but he's going about it the wrong way. He's going about it the wrong way because there's no need for you to post my children. There's no need for you to post me or anything. Yes, I put myself out there, but you can't just go. You don't go on my Instagram and take pictures off and just have everybody bash me. Tonight he threatened my whole family. He told my family that on Christmas my family's gonna feel his pain that he feels for losing his mother. And I said, well, you know what? I said, well, I'm going to enjoy my Christmas regardless. You know why? Because no matter what, I'm still happy with my life. I have my family. I'm going to sit here and watch my babies open up their presents. The nieces and nephews that can come, they will be here opening up theirs, God kids, all of that. I'm going to be with my family and I'm going to be happy. And had Corey not had done what he did, then he probably could have been a part of that.
And let's be clear, I only put this woman's Instagram pictures up there with her family because it was already public information. Corey had already done so, like she stated.
Right.
It was never my, blow you up because you did say you want to remain, more private on the private side. You didn't want people bashing you, stuff like that. So
it's not even the bashes. Let me tell you something. Like I said, I'm from the hood, so I'm not one to be bullied.
Right.
But I don't have energy, and I don't want that negativity in my heart, in my house, or anything where I have to argue back and forth with people threatening to slap me, people threatening to spit in my kids' face, and all of that. Because at the end of the day, the kids have nothing to do with it.
That's disgusting. Yeah.
They have nothing to do with it. And these people out here, I understand that you feel for a victim, but you don't realize that you're causing more pain on his family as well. Because I wasn't there. I didn't do anything. My kids didn't do anything. So for you to bash me for loving my brother, as my mother raised us to do, to always love and protect each other, you're wrong. And how could you try to defend someone being wrong and you're harassing their family?
Yeah, two wrongs don't make it right.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
It definitely don't, and that's really not what I'm trying to see. I don't want a war on Facebook or on YouTube or nothing like that. I want solutions. I want justice. If she's lying on your brother, then I want justice for your brother. If your brother's lying on her, then I want justice for Jennifer. That's pretty much
right.
Right.
That's right. As it should be. As it should be.
You feel me? And it just gets misconstrued and taken out of context. When we have people like Black T-Blog. And I understand she's on your side with this, and she's on Nicki's side or whatever the case is. She is a barb, and that's been proven time and time again. But I just don't like.
I mean, she's never said anything rude to me. She listens to me. I know she's on her side. And I've spoke to other bloggers that spoke to me, and then she got on her live, and she's like, "Oh well, this is and you know what that means. We're gonna continue." She twisted my words, and that's something that I don't like. Because if I'm taking out the time to talk to you, I don't like that.
You said Black
I don't like that. Yeah, she didn't really go out and tell everything. She didn't expose the whole conversation as she promised. But then she was making smart comments like, okay, yeah, well, I spoke to Kenneth Pettys, and she said she doesn't want to speak on the situation with Jennifer, but you know what that means. But this is why we need to keep pushing this story. Why we need to keep pushing this story out here, and I don't like that. And I told her,
he's trying to get rid of
yeah, like she's like, we need to keep pushing this story. And then she said something else. I don't remember what she said, but I didn't like her actions after that, So I think she may have been upset because I told her I don't want to talk about that situation because once again, it is not my story to tell.
Right.
It's not my story to tell. I can only say what I think, and at that point, it's only opinion, just like everyone else.
Absolutely. Do you have any knowledge of Nicki Minaj sending gangs, one of her goons, to threaten Jennifer or bribe Jennifer with $20,000 for hush money?
That's not true. And I mean, from a personal, I asked, and they denied, one, to be clear about that, okay. And two, whether Jennifer recants her story or not, there's nothing that can be done about this situation. He went to jail already. He did time. And he has to register as an offender, and that cannot be undone until at least 2025, no matter if she recants or not. It cannot be undone until 2025, and that's only if he didn't have any other issues after the fact. And being that he didn't register in California, that's null and void. He can't do anything about that. So why are we offering her money to recant? Sorry, what is it going to change?
So you think, are you saying Nicki Minaj is okay with the text in the title, or did she not try to remove it?
Who would be okay with the title, but how could she remove it? The law is the law.
Right.
The law is the law. Whether she wanted to remove it, no matter how big of a celebrity she is, the law is a law.
Right.
You cannot change that. You cannot change that. And then that brings up another thing about that we spoke about with that, that situation of the title being removed. And it's just too much. It's just too much. But one thing I want to say, and this probably going to be the last thing I'm saying because my husband is giving me the side eye. But I don't want these women to fall for Corey's lies. They're saying that he's the voice of women when there's proof that he's abused women, he's pimped little girls, he's put little girls on crack cocaine. There's even proof that he was sleeping with his own stepsister. Wow. The things that he accused my brother of. He is not an advocate for women, and I don't want these women to fall for his lies. They're calling him a king and all of this on his page, and I understand that they're saying, oh, it's okay if you change your life and you're admitting to it. Corey knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing, and you can't be a woman if you saying for 2 weeks now that you're all for women, and you got on live and said that my mother lied and said my grandmother sucked your dick. He told me to suck his dick on live. What else did he just said a lot of, he called me a bitch. He tried to body shame me. Listen, I'm big and I don't care. My man loves every curve. That's not gonna hurt me. Not gonna hurt me. But you can't be for women if you're doing all this.
Listen, I mean, I agree. If you're gonna be for the woman, you gotta be for the woman. You can't be, half-assed for the woman. And that's some of the discrepancies that I've seen when it came to him. It still does not negate Jennifer's story, and it doesn't take away or put it. To me, it doesn't give a.
It doesn't. Like I said, I'm not here to tell Jennifer's story, not even my brother's. I'm here to address Corey. Because what he's doing is wrong, and he's frauding everyone. You know what he did today? He threatened me and my family, told them that somebody was gonna throw his paint on Christmas, and I said that's fine, that's okay. I'm from Brooklyn. If that's what it takes, then we'll take it that way. He clipped out his whole part of the conversation and just put up the part with me saying that I have hitters that don't miss. And they're threatening me, but you threaten my whole family. And the fact that you know where my grandmother lives, because my grandmother doesn't want to move. She's been in her house for over 60 years and she's content there. Is just like, okay. The same woman that took you in and fed you and all of that. But he's just a fraud. I wish everybody could see it. I hope everybody really looks into that fact. He's a fraud. He's very unstable. And he has a drug addiction. So I don't know how he claims that he's gonna help women if he needs help himself.
Hey, can I ask you, why is your sister following Hennessy and Cardi B?
Like I said, they're entertainers.
Okay.
They're entertainers. I follow Cardi B. We were following them before my brother got back with Nicki. They're entertainers, and it's unfortunately they have beef. But I would love to see them get together and do something because they're both great artists.
Absolutely.
We're grown women. It's not no pick a side. My sister-in-law knows that I love her. So that to me, that's kind of childish to be like, okay, well, we can't follow any other artist because she has beef with them. They're entertainers. They're out
just asking
people, and if we like their music, then we like it.
It may look like a sign of some kind of family feud, for some viewers.
You're going in and out again.
I said, I was just trying to, make it clear because for some of the viewers, it may look like a sign of a family feud.
I can't even hear you at all. It's just bubbling right now.
You hear me now? Yo.
Hello?
You hear me? Yeah. Yeah. Hello.
I can't hear you. Maybe I need to hang up and come back. I don't know. Even though I'm in trouble. But I can't hear you. It's bubbling in and out.
What's going on? Y'all don't hear me? Y'all don't hear me?
Can you hear us? I hear you, Hot Shot.
Okay, I hear ya.
Can you hear us, Bonafide? Can you hear us?
I'm not sure if she can hear anybody. Bonafide, can you hear Miss Judy?
I muted my mic and it's still doing the same thing. It's still going in and out.
You probably got to come in and come back out. Well, go back out and come back in.
All right.
Yeah.
Bonafide beauty, everybody. That was Kenneth Petty's actual blood sister. She was joined the panel. She tried to shed light on the situation. I want to give her a big, I want to thank her. She was really respectful, just the same way she was when I had a conversation with her through direct messages on her Instagram on Instagram 2 days ago. She sounds like a really humble, don't fuck with me type of lady, which is kind of like how I am. I'm really humble, but just don't fuck with me. That's me all day. So, I like the conversations we had with her. I to me, it's there's still pieces that are missing to the puzzle. There's still what I'm saying, a lot to gather, a lot of information. There's court documents, all kinds of shit, but it does bring some kind of clarity to the situation. Having Kenneth Petty's sister come up here and pretty much share her side on things. What do you think about that, sis, Miss Juicy Reviews? You want to chime in?
I've been trying to chime in because it was getting hectic up on your panel. I try to be the peacemaker over here, and it just started going left. But my whole thing is this, and let's be honest.
Hold on. Juicy, I'm going to take a little break real quick. I'm coming right back, but please, you're the host right now. Go ahead and say what you guys say. Bring people up, or talk in the chat, whatever you need to do.
I can't bring nobody up. I don't have to.
Yeah, come on. You see.
Queen K, you there, right?
Queen K.
Yes, love, I'm here.
Okay, this is my whole thing, right? What I was saying before when they started going back and forth was, if this was your family member, let's take Nicki out of it. We're not even going to bring her in it because honestly, this happened before he even got with her. So the whole thing is, if this was your daughter, your niece, or any female in your family coming to you with this situation, how would you address this situation? Would you be taken up for the victimizer or the victim? That's what I was trying to ask him and ask everyone on the panel, because it's like us as Black women, when something happens to us and we do try to come to people, it's kind of like brush under the rug.
Right.
And that was my thing.
Right. Absolutely. In the Black community, if a family member violates someone and they don't want to turn the family member in, and then you have to deal with even still dealing or hanging around or going to family functions with this person that has violated you, or mothers that are, or their husbands or boyfriends has violated the child, and the parent will not believe their own child. Trust me, I've seen that in the court system. Mm-hmm. And even within my own surroundings, I've seen that. And by seeing that, I said I would never be that person, and I am not. So if that was my own child, you better believe, let me tell you something, that person would be in an urn violating anything that I birthed.
But here's the thing, though. What I'm saying is this. And it's not like this is not a story we haven't heard, because right. I have watched several different YouTubers, bloggers, and in the comments and the people who was coming up, a lot of them have testimonies of being touched. So it's not like this is not happening. And this is why a lot of people are saying what they're saying, that they believe her because their story, they have the similar story or testimony. And it's just mind-boggling. Like, okay, I heard nobody bought this lady. Nobody bought her up. She was minding her business, living her life.
Right.
It was her fan base that went searching to find out who this man was, where he come from, popped up, and they want to bite in more than they can chew, and finding out that he had an extensive criminal record.
Right, because in November, when it starts circulating with her and the pictures with him and at a particular restaurant, that the friend, I'm not going to say her name because then that's saying where she's employed at, but that was on Mrs. Nosy Hoes in her comments when she was talking with the alleged victim in the comments. I'll just say that what this person is at all the time, where they were eating at, her fans started trying to figure out if she was doing music with him or if he was a producer or who he was. And like you said, they got more than what they mouth can chew when they found out his criminal record.
Yeah, and so now once they find out about everything and looked it up, Nicki did try to get in front of the story, which you see a lot of stars, they when there's something that could tarnish their brand, they try to get in front of the story. That's fine.
Right.
It's what she said when she tried to get in front of the story. It happened. That's what it is.
Right. And tried to create a narrative saying that she was allegedly white, trying to say, like, black men get accused of a crime that they didn't do, by white women, historically. And that's one of the narratives that she tried to push. And then the next narrative is alleging that they were dating and alleging that she was lying, because her fan base, they were torn in between to where we can't support you because you're with someone who allegedly violated someone. And then her other fan base were like, well, we're going to stick with you no matter what. It's not true, regardless or whatever. So she, like I said, that comment she made is what started everything. It was salacious. It was, she should have thought before even responding to one of her fans in the comment. She just should have remained to be quiet about it. That's my opinion. And
you can't be quiet about it because people are gonna have questions. That's not just something you brush on, like that's not something you just go over. You are with someone who was convicted of R. We can't really say what it is, but everybody know what we're talking about, R.
Yeah.
And I just know if I was her friend, my kids are not going to be spending the night or coming to visit. I'm just saying, to be honest, like,
Well, she only, I'm just reading the comments, sweetheart. But again, maybe you're right. She had to say something because her fans were attacking her and it was getting, to certain bloggers or whatever on social media. But I think the comment that she said, she shouldn't have not said that because you don't know the details. You don't know what actually happened. I understand that you are going to vouch for the person that you have rekindled your 14-year-old flame with or whatever. I understand that, but something that serious, I would have remained quiet because allegedly when her brother was going through the ordeal and people, social media found out that she had wrote a letter to the judge alleging that her brother is a good person and he didn't do this and whatever, she remained quiet about it. She didn't say anything else. So why not be quiet about this?
How can you be, the thing is, how can you be quiet about something, right? And you have people digging into your private information and they find this out. So it's not something that you can be quiet with. You just can't.
I'm just the comment that she made, the particular comment, I think she just should have remained quiet because what she said, it was salacious. It wasn't allegedly, it wasn't true. The lady is not white. I've seen her. She's not white. She doesn't even look white.
Well, her hair don't look white. So I wouldn't think. And also too, what do her color have to do with anything? She's still a victim.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. She was trying to create a narrative like, white women lie on black men, and the criminal justice system is already systematically against a particular group of people. So that's why I'm saying she said that to create a narrative like it was a white girl that lied on a black man and he got railroaded by the criminal justice field system, and didn't have a good representation or anything, and he had to take a plea deal. And then she allegedly said that they were dating, they were in a relationship, and then she then said that, well, he was she was 16, he was 15, like that's okay just because he was a teenager and she was a teenager. That means that no one can get violated. She did 3 things that she shouldn't have done.
Because okay, that's another thing that I was like, who haven't heard about women who are being abused by their boyfriends or husbands and they still can get R?
Right.
You can be in a relationship and get R by the person that you're with.
You can
So
be married.
That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't negate the fact that you were a victim. Like someone took something without your consent, and all I know is this is a lot. This is a lot. It's unfortunate that Nicki's name is wrapped up in this.
Well, she chose. It's not like she didn't know. She chose to love him, to be in a relationship with him, because remember, I think she was saying she didn't care. People can't run their own life. Allegedly, I'm saying this by vibrate. I'm not quoting her every word. She said that people don't run her. People can't clean up their own house, so everybody else can mind their business. So I mean, I don't know. I just think, those three little those narratives that she put out in the beginning when it first started circulating, she just should have remained quiet.
But yes, the silence means is a lot as well. It's pretty much she was a rock in a hard place. She tried to stand up for her man. That didn't work because now people pried more into the information, and they was able to see more stuff. They was able to see that he's a correct criminal. Those things.
But it was going to get brought out anyway because again, with Corey, see, people want to discredit him. Now, granted, maybe the man might be unstable mentally. Maybe he was on drugs. Maybe he's on drugs or whatever people want to say. Maybe he allegedly did the same thing that he's accusing Zoo of or whatever. But by him co-signing what the court documents and what the alleged victim says, that's it. Everything else should be, no one should be paying attention to that, because that's a lot of people miss the message. They look at the other stuff instead of focusing on the main topic.
Yeah,
he said it happened. He had conversation. He knows Zoo allegedly. And another thing is people are not understanding the reason one of the reasons he is saying something. Maybe he said he was mad at him or whatever. Yeah, I'm quite sure he wants sales off his book and his music or whatever from him speaking out. Okay. But do not deter from him knowing this man from childhood and speaking out and co-signing what allegedly the victim is saying. And don't forget the reason why they fell out is because when it did come out, they accused Corey of the one sending it to TMZ. That's how TMZ got the story. And that's why they initially fell out, the final falling out of allegedly him and Zoo. See, people are not paying attention, but I pay close attention.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know. Okay, I know. Okay, you be on it. But the thing is like this. Let's call a spade a spade. Where everybody know I'm not saying that this is what happens, but you have heard of the touchy uncle, the touchy stepfather, the pastor, all type of stuff. People have came across those type of people in their day-to-day lives. And you see people do that. And this was kind of surprising to me that nobody was believing this lady. And they wound up looking for her, doxing her. She wound up coming out and doing a video with Daytime Tea Time 2 years ago.
Right.
And all she said, I just want to be left alone.
Right, because of that comment. Because of that comment that allegedly Nicki posted responding to someone's comment on there. And she wouldn't have came out, then she started getting threatened and harassed. And what's crazy is like I said, I relayed the information to another YouTuber, and like I said, the next day, Mrs. Daytime T recorded an interview with her, and she did not release all of the recording that she did that year until this year, until she had permission to, and it relays with exactly what she said, what she did the interview with Mrs. Nosy Ho. So her story has not changed.
Yeah, it hasn't, because I listened to that recording 2 years ago when she did it with her, and also I listened to Nosy Ho live when she was speaking and stuff like that, and even the whole thing that transpired with her, Jennifer and her cousin, well, Sue and her cousin was irrational. And the thing is like this: when you're a victim, no one can tell you your truth. Right. No one can tell you how you feel, and it's so crazy that
because the name's already out there. It's been put out there already. So it's
what happened? I'm lost.
I said, hold on, her name's been put out there already.
But I think people are being respectful and still want to call her Sue or alleged victim. I don't want to. We don't want to attach her if that even is her name.
But I'm gonna call her what she wants me to call her, not what somebody else.
Okay, understandable. But the thing is, every time she tells her story, she's reliving her story over and over and over again. When you are a victim, you don't want to relive that. Do you not know how many times you have to go to a therapist? Do you know how long it takes you to actually let a person get back into your space of intimacy? Like, you lose all of that. You lose yourself when you become a victim.
Right.
And for her to go through this is kind of like, wow, you know, and it's not like she's asking for anything. She's just asking to be left alone. And if anyone takes this away, it being a fan of Nicki, and we support Nicki when she was saying that she was being abused by me. You should have to sit there and look and listen to this young lady when she's saying that she was a victim. It goes the same way.
I agree with Rory. Glock 17 says all Nicki could have said is yes, when he has a past. Who doesn't? He was 16 and we're in 2020. I agree. I feel like
I agree.
If for sure this is what really happened, and he came out and said, you know, okay, this is true. You know, I apologize. I was young. I make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Can you just give me a look past and move forward? I think people would have been a little bit more accepting of him being with Nicki Minaj. You know?
I don't know about that. I'm just saying, I don't know about that.
But let me not seem biased, because that means I'm saying he's guilty. I can't say that because that's so alleged. If he's not guilty, then why would he even come out and say I made it? You know, there's really no like he was dating her, like they're saying, or he was fucking her already. Yeah. He pretty much did time for nothing if that's the case, and which means he would be owed an apology.
Yeah, and the thing is, all she's asking is to be left alone. She's not trying to go on Oprah. She's not trying to go on Dr. Phil. She just want to be left alone.
Right.
Let this lady let this lady live in her peace, because
what makes something about her story seem a little bit more truthful and believable to me is because the fact that there's nothing about her coming on here screams clout. Like it's the interview that I saw her on the other platform, on the other channel, and the story that she told on her own channel does not, to me, seem like somebody that would be chasing clout. I mean, listen, who wouldn't want to be involved in anything with Nicki Minaj? To be honest, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I mean, when it comes to the fan bases and when it comes to people that really are, invested in the celebrities like that, who wouldn't want to be a part of any celebrity lifestyle or be involved in anything with them in any headline? Like, come on. And I don't see her to be, even if I did see her to be like that, just a tinsy bit, I would approve of it. Like, yo, anybody would at least have a little bit of, chasing this. I ain't see that.
Yeah.
I ain't see that at all. He don't want money from nobody. People have been trying to donate. She's like, nope, I'm good. That's not what I want. I just want peace.
She just want to be, but she just want to have. She just want to. She want peace of mind, and she deserves that peace of mind.
And
And that's, you know,
I'm gonna sound crazy. I don't want to push nobody's head up real quick, but you know what's crazy? I believe Kenneth Pettys sister too, and I'm gonna tell you why. I believe Kenneth Pettys sister when it comes to her saying that Kenneth Petty told her that he was innocent.
he was what?
Let me make it clear. I believe Kenneth Petty's sister when she said that Kenneth Petty told her that he's innocent. I believe that she probably, let's just say allegedly, if he did rape Jennifer, I don't believe that she knows he raped Jennifer to be true. I believe that she only knows what he's told her.
Of course, that's your family. You're not gonna look at your family in a bad light, and you're not gonna talk about your family in a bad light. That's just something you do behind the scene, like, you know, in private.
Right. What I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you like this: if
street nigga's not going to put his dirty laundry out there, not even to his closest relatives, because guess what? That's just street of the code of the street. That's just shit that you don't do. You do shit like a street nigga do certain shit and most shit on the hush. Like you ain't out here, spilling your own tea as a street nigga. That's just, you know what I'm saying? It is against the street code. So I feel like even if he did allegedly rape Jennifer, he wouldn't tell about Bonafide Beauty. I feel like he would have gave her his shot, the shot he's giving the general public now.
Yeah, but at this point, I'm just saying, because listen, when they was accusing Michael Jackson, they ain't stop people from sitting there having their kids go to the ranch.
Something that really struck me too. Somebody in Kenneth and Nicki's camp that was arguing with me yesterday was going. Actually, that person's very disrespectful. She's part of that celebrity circle. She got a good amount.
Are we talking about the same lady?
Huh?
We've spoken about the same lady a few minutes ago that I spoke about.
I think we were talking about the same lady. Yeah. Not Kenneth Petty's sister, by the way. She, like I said, she was always respectful to me. Bonafide, her real name, I believe, is Shannon. She was respectful. We had private conversations for over an hour. She never came out of line, never violated, nothing like that. The lady I'm talking about, I think it's called Brown Skin Mama or some shit. She was going off. Like, she went all the way off. I'm like, yo.
On you?
I know who that is. I know exactly who that is. And I'm going to send you something about her.
She's family to them. She's family.
Listen, you gotta.
She's like a close friend of the family.
Money involved, some people will sell their soul. If there's money involved, people will sell their soul. They not going to be like they'll put a blind eye to stuff. Mm-hmm. And this is why a lot of kids who have stuff happen to them, they can't come to their parents or to someone that they feel that's going to protect them because of stuff like this. Like, let's be real. This shit happens a lot. It happens to boys. It happens to girls. And people will put a blind eye on it if you put a price on that shit or how you feel about a person. And it's spade. That shit is fucked up because I know how I am with mine. My kids don't go to nobody. Barely go to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's my mom or my grandmother. That's it.
And
I don't even let them even. No, it's just something you like, and that's the thing. Like, this is why there's a lot of people walking around with these stories like that because people put a blind eye to a lot of bullshit. And that's the fucked up thing about it. There's a lot of women and men walking around that's saying, I was touched, I was abused. Why? Because people want to act like they don't see that shit. Absolutely. You know the difference when your child is hurting. You know the difference. It is signs.
Absolutely.
And a lot of people have Stockholm syndrome to where I hear people saying, oh, why is she coming out now? Why this? Why this?
They forced her out. She was in her damn business.
And a lot of people, people are trying to say how they will react if they were violated or come up with these ideas of how they expect the person to react. Like I said, a lot of people have Stockholm syndrome. A lot of people are getting violated right at this moment and they still living with the person. You can't put your own action on how she or anyone is supposed to react to it. The thing is, she reacted in 1994. It doesn't matter if she ran to the school. If she told a bird or whatever, she reacted, and that's that.
But also too, this man was convicted. He did his time. Yes. But what it is, why they keep asking when is the trial? When is this? When is that? Because they keep bringing it back up.
Mm-hmm.
So then you have no other way but to speak about it, continue speaking about it.
Yo, do y'all hear me?
Especially if you didn't register.
Yeah.
If you forgot to register, well, I don't think anybody forgot to register, because they were traveling all the way to Trinidad, being around children at a school. They were traveling. So forgetting, and you've been registering before you were allegedly, got in a relationship with this woman or whoever it may be. You forgot this time to register. And of course, you go to court for that. You got arrested for that because you didn't register. So the media is going to pick it up, and it's going to bring the story. The story is going to start back circulating around again because you failed to register when you're supposed to register, because that's in your that's the stipulation.
That's part of your stipulation, yeah.
Right, that's part of your stipulation. Sorry.
Well, I'm going to say this because I know this is triggering, and I've been getting triggered about a lot of things for the past 2 months. For all the victims out there, you're not alone. Your voice is heard. There are people who will listen to your story. It's not like you by yourself. There are people there. I'm here, Hasha is here, Kay is here. We understand your story. Absolutely. We get it.
Absolutely.
And I stand with the victim.
I stand with the
victim.
Always,
and until there's proven otherwise, because there have been cases. Look at the Central Park 5, but I will always stand with the victim.
See, the shit is, I've seen too many documentaries and shit like that. Real life shit that's happened in the past. Shit like this been happening forever. And I just been seeing so many people being shut down and silenced and beat down, disappeared, for shit like this that's gone down with powerful people and rich celebrities.
Yeah, there's a whole thing called Pizzagate.
Right.
Look at the victim of R. Kelly. There's a lot of stuff going on where children and young women and young men are being exploited out there.
Right.
So it's not about no clout shit like that. It's about the truth. For me, it's
she has not asked for anything. That's what I mean. Are you guys listening to her interviews? She has not asked for anything monetarily. She has stated she doesn't want anything monetarily. She just wants to be left alone. And so she wants to stop getting harassed, allegedly.
My question is this, because like I said, he have done his time. She, by her keep bringing it up, it's like she's reliving everything over again. Are people willing to stop talking about this and let this lady live in peace and find her peace? Because this is a lie.
I'm sorry, yo. I didn't let like the audience. I wanted to let the audience get questions out of her, out of Kenneth Pettys' sister when I had her on the panel. But it was so much that I wanted to ask as well. And I knew she was going to only be for so long on the panel. So I was like, yo, I got to get it out quick. And let me tell you something. She pretty much confirmed, yo. Nicki, she told Nicki and Kenneth about our channel here and our show that we had an interview with Corey 2 days ago. So
I told you that hot shot in the comments the other day. I told you that they were in here.
You did.
Because they were responding. They were responding. I told you that in the comments.
I had no idea who they were though. I was looking for them like, which one is it? I couldn't.
No, they weren't posting. They were listening and they were responding.
It's called being
format. Came from that they was in here listening. You knew from Beyond. I don't know how the fuck you be doing.
But Hasha, I'm not gonna make it. Look at the private chat for a minute. Hold on. Damn, my thing died. Hold on.
This is a
All right,
lot.
just go to your private chat for a minute.
Yo, I really apologize for all the victims. I gotta relive this some way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit.
I don't want to, you know.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Cause you be so late in reading your comments.
Oh, I've been doing so much.
Just go all the way down. For the people that's writing that in there, don't put it in there. Let's just try to protect the privacy.
Keep that on the hush, man. I don't want. I really
protect
don't want
the privacy.
I don't want to start nothing.
I think they said that because the sister posted that, sweetheart.
No, go look at the private chat. What I just said.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Let's try to protect her privacy. You know. You see it? Okay.
I've seen what you said.
All right.
Welcome to everybody in the chat. If you're here for the first time, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe to this channel. Show your boys some support. We're gonna have some great channels coming up. But listen, if you want to share this video with, if you're a content creator, you watching, you can share, you want to speak on it. It's an exclusive. We had Kenneth Pettys' actual blood sister on the show. So you could definitely share it. I'm not gonna flag you, but yo, just give me the credit. I mean, you heard it here first, you dig? So don't forget to mention your boy. As long as you do that, you good. So yeah, other than that, I'm about to close up. Yo, what y'all want to leave any final words? Let the audience know what y'all think. I'm listening. I'm at a loss for words right now, really.
Yeah, because it's triggering, and I know a lot of people, you know, they have dealt with something like that. Not saying that everybody have, but I'm just saying there are some, and it can be very triggering for people. And like I always say, I'm gonna stand with the victim, because I know there's a lot of people who have similar stories, and this is unfortunate that you have to go through this and relive it every day, and then people putting all your information out there, you know, is really unfortunate. I'm not going to unpack or pick at someone's story because I wasn't there, you know. Also, he was convicted and he done his time. He just have to follow the rules, you know. Let's just try to let this die down and let everybody live their life. That's just pretty much what it is. Like, this is your life.
They kept saying drop the link for Kenneth Pettys' sister again, but I guess that's when I had took a break. I didn't see that till I just right now. Till I got back. But I dropped the link again just in case you're still in the chat. You definitely more than welcome to come back on the panel, Miss Shannon.
Because I'm about to get off of here. It's a lot. Because I don't like. We have to speak up for our sisters. We gotta speak up for our young women and men, and you know, because it's a lot. It's a lot, and
welcome to the panel.
That's what it's about. But I'm about to get off. Love y'all guys.
Love you, man. Thank you for joining. Co-hosting. I appreciate you, baby. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
We're gonna talk.
No problem. Later, bro. Later, everyone on the panel. Later, chat. Y'all be safe. God be with y'all. And y'all, you know, yeah. That's all I got. All right, later.
Man, later. What's going on? Who that? What's going on?
Hello?
Why you got chocolate cake shoes on? Go leprechaun shoes on.
Well,
because they funny as hell.
Yeah. What was the purpose of the lady that named Bonafide?
I'm not sure what you're talking about, but
okay,
y'all got any final
why
words?
was the lady talking about all what she have? No one wants to know what she have. It's about the situation. No, the lady that born.
Yeah, we're gonna get some final words, and I'm gonna let y'all all speak one at a time, because Chad, I know you're a little winded. You long-winded. I'm gonna let you speak. You got 2 minutes, Chad. Everybody on here got 2 minutes, and then we're gonna close down because I got, things to do. So, Chad, go ahead. Say what you gotta say. I'm gonna unmute you now. Go ahead, brother. Chad, you not say what you wanna say?
Okay, the sister, no one was asking her about her apartment or 4-bedroom this. No, you hearing me? All she was talking about is what she have, what she have. No one want to know what she have. And at the end of the day, bloody sticker by than what you're going to stand by your family no matter what. You understand? And Black T-Bag need to sit down because only thing she does is 8 and Cardi B. If you look on our channel, everything is 18, 18, 18, just like Impressive. Just only way is by 18, 18, 18. Nicki said the girl was white. That is what Nicki said out of her own mouth. And Nicki said there was an age difference. Why doesn't she address that? But she
Right.
see the baby thing. But guess what? They are Pettys. Their last name is Petty, so it does not expect anything different. Miss and
Well,
Mr.
welcome to the
Pettys.
panel, Nosy Ho Live. Hold on.
Anyway, have a good night. I know you. Wait, Nosy Ho.
Hello.
Nosy Ho.
Welcome to the panel, Nosy.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm fine. Hello, everybody.
I noticed you've been following this story, Nosy Ho. Is there anything that you want to chime in on or add to the story?
I actually sent this live when I was in the chat the first time, like maybe 20 minutes ago or so. I sent this live to one of the victim's family members.
Okay.
Because she has a real problem. Some people in the victim's family, who is in the chat, by the way, we call her Sue because we just don't constantly put her name out there. We know that everybody knows it, but out of respect, that's why we call her Sue. Am I allowed to use profanity? I don't want to disrespect your show, Hot Shot.
You get money over here.
But just one of your moderators, and I don't like to come and disrespect people's moderators, but constantly saying the girl's name and saying, why are we calling her Sue, her name? Well, we know what her fucking name is, but we're just not going to be disrespectful to her. That's why we call her Sue, because I want her to sue Nicki Minaj. That's why. That's why we named her that.
Well,
so
listen,
you're a moderator that feels like she wants to keep asking people why they're calling her Sue and acting like they're doing something wrong. No, they're doing the right thing by respecting her because she never wanted her name out there in the first place.
Right, but it's out there.
We know it's out there. We understand that, but we still call her Sue out of respect. We know it's out there.
Okay, y'all call her Sue. We didn't have that conversation with her, so I'm waiting for her to have that conversation. If she's willing to, if not, I respect that too. Other than that, we're gonna call her what is already out there, what's in public, record.
But do what y'all do, but don't check us about why we call her that.
Real topic,
don't check us about why we do it though. You want me to speak about what I gotta say, or you want me to go?
You can have a separate conversation on a few things.
You want me to speak about what I gotta say, or would you like for me to go?
Respectfully, please do so.
Okay, so I think that people need to start paying attention to the facts and stop being so wrapped up in people's emotions about things. Kenneth Pettys' sister has had a conversation with me, yesterday or 2 days ago, and the only thing that she keeps really talking about is Corey. Nobody gives a fuck about that. What Corey did, he confirmed what Sue has been saying by admitting that he harassed her and her family on Kenneth Petty's behalf. Has anybody paid attention to that? Instead of going on and on and on about whatever Corey did. And listen, I don't have nothing to do with that because I don't know him. So I'm not here to defend him or to say none of that. I don't know what he might have or might not have done. What I do is I stand up for the woman that is making these accusations and the woman that Kenneth Petty did time for. And that man, Corey, admitted that he harassed her and her family on Kenneth Petty's behalf. When we talk about why was Kenneth Petty only convicted on attempted rape, because of the harassing by Corey, allegedly. That's why she didn't want to pursue the charges. And that's without her wanting to pursue the charges, then the state had to pick it up. And that's why he pled to a lesser charge. That's why he was convicted of attempted rape.
Thank you for clearing that. That's absolutely true. And this is what I wanted to tell some people, because they was like, oh, well, he did the time already. So, why y'all bringing this shit up now? Like, why the fuck is y'all talking about this 26 years later? Like, nah, that's not the reason why. It's the reason what you just said. That's the reason why we talking about this shit right now.
Right. People keep getting emotional about shit and talking on and on about shit that doesn't matter. Stick to the fucking facts. That man pled guilty to a lesser charge. Let me tell you something. If it's something that's not as serious as like rape or something like that. It's like a domestic violence between people that love each other. I know because I went through this with my ex. My ex broke my nose. If I want to go down and say I want to drop the charges, then the state can decide if they want to do it or not. They can say, well, this is an isolated situation between two people in a relationship, and we're not even getting involved with this, versus someone allegedly raping someone and the state saying we need to pursue this because we have the evidence and he might do it again.
Take you out the whole state, move you into the witness, all that. Domestic violence don't play. Like, listen, like, hold on, who's this? Who's Tina? Oh, what's up, Tina? What's good, baby? All that domestic violence don't play. Turn me down in the background, Tina. Who's this? Who's Tina? Oh, I'm gonna have to mute your mic for right now. Turn me down in the background.
That's all I wanted to say. Just people need to stop getting so wrapped up in all of this. You know, Kenneth Petty's sister said this and that. Who cares? Kenneth Petty's sister was younger. I think she's like the same age as Nicki Minaj. I'm not trying to discredit her at all, but she's taking up for her brother. And that's what she decided to do. And me personally, if my brother was a rapist, allegedly, I'm just going to say allegedly because he's allegedly a rapist. But if my brother was a rapist, I would not defend him. I don't care brother or not. I would throw his ass away. I don't believe in defending any man that would do that to a woman, brother or not. But if that's what she chooses to do, defend her brother with all of this stuff that's going on, that's her business. At the same time, they were not there when this happened. So people need to just stick with what's known. Why did they still convict him? Why didn't they drop it when she wanted to drop the charges? There had to be some evidence.
Now, didn't they say they had DNA evidence?
Listen.
That's right.
Listen, I don't want to speak too much on some things. I'm just saying, why did they still pursue him and why was he convicted? And why are people so desperate to call this woman a liar? It's so weird. First, they were saying that she is allegedly not the victim. They were saying that she's some strange woman that's a part of Birdie gang and making all of this up, and she's not the one that Kenneth Petty served time for attempting to rape. Tasha K put out that Nicki Minaj told her that personally, that this is not even a victim. So now we know it is. Now they're trying to say they just keep trying to find ways to tear this woman down. It's so strange and odd. And what's really strange is watching women do this. Women are doing this to this woman. It's sick, yo. It's sick as hell. And the way that woman, the cousin Sharon, is putting out her family's business and her family's pictures and doing all this disgusting shit. And they got whack T-blogs, stink face ass, putting up this woman's family that's disgusting. Also, that family and whatever happened in that family, that has nothing to do with this. It has why is everybody getting distracted? It has nothing to do with what happened between Sue and Kenneth Petty. Nothing at all. That's low down and that's dirty as hell. Dragging these people's dead relatives through the mud like that. Come on, y'all. Absolutely. That shit is corny and it's disrespectful and it has nothing to do with what's going on at all. At all. That's all I wanted to say.
I agree. I agree. And thank you for coming on the panel, by the way. I'm glad we made it to this point because anyway, we'll talk. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate you coming on here. I'll see you in a bit.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right. Anything y'all want to say? Yeah, I'm ready to jump off this. Like I've been on shit too long.
Yeah, I want to say something.
Yeah, I don't know
quick.
if you can hear me or not.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
All right. So here's my thing. To a lot of people that are sitting up here, the first thing that y'all love to do when y'all are not victims yourselves, you love to jump down the victim's throat. This is why victims don't come out and speak their truth. That's the fucking reason why. I could curse on here. I don't want to
baby.
Your platform.
We free.
Okay, cool. No problem.
Yeah. We free from that.
I'm from that area. I know that tire spot she talking about. I know them buildings. I know that bus stop. I'm born and raised over there. I know that area. I also know that them niggas over there, nobody gives a flying fuck what they do to us females, unless us females kill one of them bitches. I know that for a fact. Now, I see all y'all little comments when y'all sit up there and y'all try to disclaim and downgrade a victim. Hasn't she already been discarded when her whole womanhood was taken from her? But y'all don't like that shit until it's one of y'all motherfuckers, and I, as the EMS worker, got to come pick y'all bitches up. Y'all don't care then. Y'all bobs. Y'all love to sit up there and post people's business and go all around looking for all this, that, and the third. How would you like if somebody did that shit to you? Showed up at your fucking crib threatening you. You won't like that shit, right? I'm gonna need the community, since y'all always want us to band together with each other and defend each other. Y'all need to defend somebody. He's already been convicted. I don't give a fuck if he was convicted of a lesser charge. He pled guilty. And if he wasn't the fucking one, this is not Central Park 5, he would have said straight up whether he had a motherfucking lawyer or a fucking legal representative. He would have said, I'm not guilty. That's what Central Park 5 did.
Well, there you have it. Yo, Tiff Pink, man, I want to have you back on here. Like, you're spreading some real good key points, and I appreciate you, baby girl. I appreciate you, Queen, for coming on the panel. Listen, we closing the show down, though. You have a blessed night. I want to get in touch with you. Hit me up on the on Hotshot_radio. And we'll link up.
No problem. And shout out to your moderator, Shaka LaBelle Boo. I love you.
Oh yeah, that's my sis right there. So you have a blessed night, and we're gonna close out the show. Listen, thank you all for joining. I appreciate all of you in the chat. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and join the show next time again, because we're gonna have a great show. The next show is gonna be another exclusive. Yeah, about to see what's gonna go down. It's a lot. Anyway, have a blessed night, y'all. Peace, love, blessings, happiness, and take care. I'll see you on the next flick. Peace.